Can y'all hear me? Hi, everyone. Well, okay, let me change the camera. Hi, everyone. I moved my setup. Loud and clear ASMR jam. Perfect. I moved my setup. So it also means I've kind of been, is this my conscious speaking? I've kind of been panicking at things breaking, and I like tried to turn on my microphone to say hello, and nothing was showing up on the audio. But it's because right before starting stream, I was trying to adjust like a different display thing I set up to try to like see the chat a little bit better. And it like told me I needed to sign out to like rescale some things. And that just was, I don't know, weird things were happening. Do y'all see Star Fox? I have air conditioning. This room is a refrigerator. Maybe not as much as it could be, but definitely more than the other room, which had no AC and was a small room and got direct sunlight. Yeah. Will Kat be able to fit in the shot? That is the question. I think if she's on, so welcome to my crib. This is my bedroom. Y'all are just gonna get y'all are gonna get my whole house tour by the time I move out of this place. Maybe I'll just move my setup every couple of months and y'all will get the whole house tour. So if she's, yeah, little Todd Father sweaty gaming sessions are gone. If Kat is on the bed at some point, you might be able to see her if I move, but right now she's off to the side on the carpet. But you'll see a lot of Star Fox up on her shelf, or if she comes to say hello. Nighthawk, are you serious? I don't think it is. Okay. Nighthawk, it sounds like it's on your end. How's the background music level? It looks like it's coming through pretty decently, but I can always change that. So yeah, we got new setup, new AC, which of course today was a cooler day, which made me just second guess the need for it. But I know we're gonna have hotter days this summer, so I think it was a good choice. Yes, we've got Kitty in the background. The traveling stream setup, exactly. You just gotta mix it up sometimes. You gotta mix it up. You gotta keep things spicy. It's not synced for you. Oh, so you were saying, Nighthawk, you were saying like the audio is not synced to my voice. Is this my time to practice, what is it called when you have the puppet? Can I talk without moving Can I talk without moving my mouth? Ventriloquism, yes. Ventriloquism. But you can't do M's. I have to avoid the M's. Should I start practicing that? Just for a little huffet? I can talk her Starhawks and Cat. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week? Mr. K, hello. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that. Wait, I don't know. I'm curious, Mr. K, how this worked, but when I'm looking at the chat from Mix It Up, it shows your pronouns on here, which it doesn't do that for just like the regular Twitch chat, but that's really nice. Maybe I should like try to use the Mix It Up chat a little more often. Fight your sorrow, you're probably just gonna nap through this stream. Well, I hope it provides for a good nap. I think we're done with the scary screeching part of the game, so hopefully I won't be screaming anymore and waking you up during your nap. You have pronouns set up. Is that through Mix It Up? How did you set that up? Is that just through Twitch? Hi, Prov. You saw in the VOD we entered the Matrix? Yes, we did. We did indeed enter the Matrix. Okay, who we got in? I see Nighthawk, we got Gerby, we got McFaddy. McFaddy, what? How early? Early? Is it for you? You're up early. I see Vanadian, Fight Your Sorrow, Mr. K, Parov, Lambda. We got a crew already popping in. I see Panda coming in with a cute Casper? That's a frog in a car emote? Wait, that's so cute. I love that. Was there anyone else I missed? I think that's everyone so far. You went to Costco, which is always a highlight for you, even if you get trolley pushing road rage. While you're in Costco, that's funny. If you go on your Twitch profile, there's 2 links on there to set it up on your browser. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that. Fight your sorrow. You once slept through your roommate screaming because there's a bat in his room. Are bats common where you are? Is that seems one wild to have had a bat enter your roommate's room in y'all's humble abode. And then also very impressive that you slept through that. Are you always a heavy sleeper? Are you deaf too? Maybe just when sleeping. 7 to 10 a.m. Okay, that's not too bad if you're a morning person. You're already up to get ready for volunteering. Oh, cool. May have also checked the streaming schedule before setting your alarm. You spoil me. Thank you. Thank you. Michael Bloom is... Wait, did that come in? Is Michael Bloom here? Wait, okay, I set this up so long ago and I didn't think it was working. Hi, Halo Klein. Is that how you say that? Say it? Halo Klein? Hello Klein? Halo Klein? Welcome back. Welcome back. I can't remember if I missed a message of yours a little while ago for how to say your username or not. I had set this up a long time ago for after a certain number of hours of watching stream or something like that, you earn jars of jam, and I have no idea why it has chosen Michael Bloom to get the special shout out. I think this is the first time it's ever happened. But Michael Bloom is now a proud owner of 25 jars of jam. Who knows what they're going to do with those jars of jam at this point. Bats existing is common, yes, but you had no clue how it got in. And no, you thought you were a very light sleeper, but apparently once you're out, you're out. Whoa, that's so funny. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm a very light sleeper. Sometimes I'm a very heavy sleeper. Gerby, you always sleep through alarms. Light alarms aren't bright enough either. Really? So you can't do anything with light or with sound. Dean, hello. How are you doing? Are you up late or up early? How is your day, Dean? McFaddy, you also have a lot of bats from where you are in Sydney. Because I'm thinking well, the HALO makes me think Halo. Halo Klein. But it could be Hallow. Young Pigeon, hello. McFaddy, when you walk home, you see a bunch of bats flying in the sky at night, and then you think, oh, they're a bit screechy sounding. And then you're like, oh, they're bats. That's, where I was in my previous place, there were bats that would fly around the lake that I would walk around. And for the longest time, I thought they were just little birds. But then I saw some poster for bat watching around that lake and realized that you can tell by how they fly, because they flap a lot more consistently, whereas birds will kind of flap and then sail a little bit. And so then I realized that there were a bunch of bats there. LittleRedJam, she going ham on the court throwing. Shoots 3 like Michael Jordan. Thanks, Young Pigeon. Bursting at the seams with joy and laughter at the start of the stream. You couldn't think of a third word. Hope you have a good stream. Bursting at the seams with joy and laughter at the start of the stream. I love that. Thank you, Young Pigeon. How are you doing? Sarah, you're on a plane. Did you get a trading card? I hope you're going somewhere fun. Dean, up late. Good day. You're on the shore with wife and kid. Just a day hanging out, enjoying the beach. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I hope it's good beach time. Goriander, you have to go and get dinner, but we'll hop back in later. Well, I will see you later then, Goriander. I will try to go slow for you. If you set an alarm, Gerby, but if you're tired enough, sleeping through it all. Dang, that's wild. I imagine that's kind of I feel like that's a lot of people's fears, is sleeping through the alarms. Do you get anxious about sleeping through your alarm, and then does that help you wake up to them at all? I mean, it kind of sounds like not. Watching bats eat bugs is fun. They are really cool creatures, kind of creepy too. McFaddy, you used to be a heavy sleeper. You slept through a burglar alarm someone accidentally set off. As an adult, you've become a much lighter sleeper. Wow. Was it a burglar that set off the alarm, or just someone who... a person you knew who did that? The airline doesn't have them. Bummer, Sarah. You always lock the doors when you get home. You feel like the wingspan sometimes seems a bit wider on the bats, but that's the thing you more see when you already know they're bats. I could see that. Okay, we're getting into the spooky music, so let's just go ahead and switch things over to the game. First time your son swam in the ocean, really? Second time he's seen the sea? At least he's sleepy enough tonight. Oh yeah, I bet a beach day wore him out. Was he playing around in the sand and stuff too? And how did he do swimming in the ocean? Okay, do I have everything set up that I want to have set up? Oh, and Mr. K. Oh, wait, I didn't see that. The 15 stream streak. That's what I need. That's what I miss when I'm looking at the mix it up stuff. 15. Wow. Popcorn. The popcorn emote times 15. I love that. Need a jam redeem to turn out the lights and light some candles. Just for some mood lighting. Oh, that's what I didn't do. So we can't, no more until, well, unless I switch the lights over. Let me see if I can do this before we pull up the game. Okay, I'll just keep the music going. Is that I meant there's no more Satan vibes or choose the mood thing because I don't have my lights in here. So unless I get those set up. Okay, I think I can disable those right now. Choose the vibe. Hi, Ivan. How's it going? How's your work day? Well, swimming is with lots of supervision, I bet, and a big floaty around him. Does he have the arm floaties on, or just the big donut floaty? You have friends from more rich people areas though who don't. They don't lock the door when they get home. Dang. Just as long as we have hydrate, that's all we need. Stepper coming in with that too. Nighthawk, thank you all. Booga, hello. Hopefully I don't lose you when you leave your house. I hope so too. Fingers crossed. 2 hydrates, 1 for Nighthawk, 1 for Stepper. Good evening, you both. Sonic Racing Crossworlds World Tourney. Rank up, grind still. What am I reading? Guitar open mic dedication set to Daniel Johnston. Tried to use as few words as possible. Are you, Young Pigeon, are you explaining how your day was? Yes, Ivan, still Outer Wilds DLC. We are doing that today. Not FF10. That will be back on Monday again. I decided to just stick with the regularly programmed schedule. Fight your sorrow. Took your puppy out this afternoon to swim again. Oh, he rode on your back while you swam. Swimming is already so hard. That's a big extra workout. But it's still going well? Are you feeling optimistic about that being a good method of exercise? Some kind of donut that he cannot get off, but since he can go upside down, it's not an autonomous safety float. He loves water. Wait, that's so cute. Water's great. I also love water. Okay. We're getting this switched over. I'll pause the lo-fi music. Raid, hello. How are you doing, Raid? Welcome back. You're playing an open mic around 9 to 10 EST. Oh, that's I guess you still got a little while to go before then. I was gonna say that's coming up soon, but maybe not that soon. How many open mics do you tend to do, Young Pigeon? Do you do them pretty frequently? Big Red Eagles flashback to Bring It On. I don't know if I've watched. Is that a movie? Bring It On? Whole set is only Daniel Johnston, wearing his shirt and everything. Wait, that's awesome. And you're doing Sonic until the open mic. Perfect. You have a fancy clipper badge now? That's what you get for being the top clipper, you know? You both had on life jackets, so it's all right. Okay, that's nice. That's a good way, that's a good way to mitigate the difficulties of swimming. Okay, what am I doing with my setup? Is that okay? I can't see anything. The cheerleading movie. Okay, that's what I was thinking. But that's different than... Isn't there also a dance movie that is kind of similarly named? Is that like... It's not Step It Up, is it? But maybe... Something along those lines, something similar to that. Floor, hello! Weekend! I dance as a movie name. I Dance. I haven't heard of that. I feel like it's something with like step in it. Oh, is it just Step Up? I think that is it. I was thinking Step It Up, but I think it is just Step Up. I always kind of put that and the cheerleading one in the same vein. Oh yeah, is everyone's breathing okay, McFadden? I saw you ask that earlier. How's everyone doing with air quality? If y'all are in a poor air quality place. You've done 4 so far, but you plan on doing them every Thursday at your local dive for the open mics. Wait, that's awesome. Does it get a lot of traffic through there? And fight your sorrow if you ever have a picture of little Jackson in a doggy life jacket. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Step up to the streets. No, just showing off. Wait, just showing off that you dance. Do you actually dance weekend? What's your like favorite style? That's super cool. Forest fire season is part of life now. I know. Well, I was talking about this in the Discord in Seattle. I don't think I've ever heard thunder in Seattle before. Maybe like once, and it was really far away, and it was just one instance of thunder or lightning. And this morning we had I guess compared to the Midwest or places that get actual thunderstorms, it wasn't a huge storm. But we had a ton of lightning and thunder, and it rained really heavy for a hot second, and I just kept thinking about the risk for wildfire popping up if that is going through some dry areas. So, oh no, Sarah. Well, I hope you have good travels and get to where you're going safely and have good energy afterwards, because we were also talking in the Discord today about travel and it being tiring. And hopefully you can enjoy the VOD later. The coast got blasted yesterday with fires or with storm. Ivan, today you had a delivery to people unloading a U-Haul, and you said it's too hot to be moving stuff, and they were like, you want to help? and you said you were having trouble moving yourself. That's fair. That's fair. Mr. K, are you saying like iPhone dances? Not professionally. You remember Ray Gun from the Olympics? Yeah. What about them? You dance like that? Raid, FF7 FF7 stream streak. Oh wait, we're not doing FF7 yet, but we're getting close because I'm gonna do Metal Gear Solid and then I'm gonna do 7 after that. Because the other part about being in this room was having Star Fox is that I get little Star Fox hairs all over the mic. The thunderstorms. Thunderbird was singing. Is Thunderbird in here? Shout out. The only thing you have to worry about around here is the earthquake that will kill us all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was on Monday when I was driving back from Oregon, I kept just looking at at Rainier when it started to come into sight and was thinking, really my mind started to spiral in earthquake and volcano and exploding. Hi Ray, how's it going? Weekend, you taught her everything she knows, just saying. Hold the applause, chat. I can't hold it. Bravo, bravo. Stepper, Lake Chelan area fires were bad. Heard a little thunder last night in north central Washington. Did Lake Chelan get fires recently? Like just the last few days? Or are you talking about, because wasn't there a bad fire that went through there a couple of years ago? Or maybe like 3 years ago? If we're talking dancing, your grandmother taught you ballroom dancing. What? And she took your sisters and you to line dancing lessons and clogging? Wait, did you like that, Ivan? Because to me that seems kind of cool, but I feel if you were younger and a child, you might not like it. But Nadine, you love thunderstorms usually, but the wife and you have been living in the in-laws' basement, which floods? Oh. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. Low snowpack too, breathing fresh air while you can. Yeah, get the fresh air breaths in. Last week or so. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. The big one will literally destroy all of downtown Seattle. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about accepting your fate. Just choosing to live here. Metal Gear Solid eventually. Well, y'all have to wait for the rest of the Shadow of the Colossus recordings, but I get to start playing Metal Gear Solid tomorrow. I think is when I'm going to do my first recording of it. So I am very excited. I'm very excited. After Heat Wave number 2 in France, you experienced one of the most impressive thunderstorms in your life. Not a single second without thunder for about half an hour. Whoa, that's when you got to pull out the camera or the video and see what sort of photos you can take. But yeah, I feel like that's when the big ones happen because of I guess just like thunderstorms occurring when there's the dips in temperature or going from really hot to then cooling down. So that's when you get the good ones. Young Pigeon, there's not a lot of traffic when you play because they make you play so early. Oh, gotcha. There's a new guy running the open mic and the other 2 members who run it. Sush, play with him. Kind of like having a lot of stage time when it's busy. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hopefully if you keep going consistently, they'll bump you to later times, more popular times. You forgot, but at 5 a.m. this morning, there was one clap of thunder right above your house that woke you up, followed about 15 seconds of heavy rain. Wait, Booga, are you in Seattle too? Because I feel like that's what happened. I wasn't, well, no, probably not, because that wasn't at 5 a.m. for me. That's basically what happened where I am around 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. It was essentially that same thing. It was a huge boom of thunder that was close because you saw the flash and then the boom happened immediately pretty much. And then it just started pouring rain for 15 minutes or so. Dean, you're late on the thunder topic. Mate, you woke up the neighbors with your standing ovation. McFadden. Ivan, you loved all of it, but clogging is exhausting. I don't even know what clogging looks like or is like. And the shoes are expensive. Because is that similar to tap dancing in any way? Jump style. I don't know what that is either. Ray on a 10 stream streak. We got all the streakers coming in. Kay, Raid, Ray, all streaking. Imagine being on an island when there's a storm. When you're about 8, thunder fell at about a dozen meters from you during a bike hike. It fell on the train track, so thankfully just a bunch of noise. Wow, that is scary. Don't mess with lightning. Do not mess with lightning. Because especially too, since I play Frisbee, I've gone through so many practices or tournaments and games where if it starts thundering, you all have to find shelter. And so of course you get the people, and I've been this way too, where you're like, nothing bad's gonna happen. Like, it's far away, or even if it's close, like it's not gonna strike me or strike near me or anything like that. Like, let's just keep being outside. But I have heard too many stories now of friends who have died or gotten like severely injured because of lightning and just being out and like not finding shelter during it. And it's the same. I mean, it's scary when hiking or backpacking too, because it's so hard to find a safe place to go. But yeah, I don't mess with that. Have you heard of Infamous Second Son? That game takes place in Seattle. No, I haven't. Infamous Second Son, is it good? It's surprising to you when you bring up the inevitability of CSZ killing you and how many people are like, there's a fault line here. I feel like it's like a known thing. It's like, yeah, like if you're here, you might just randomly die one day from a giant earthquake. My fatty, your friends dragged you to join their production of Chorus Line and said you'll only do the opening scene, which is an audition in the story, and then you'll get cut and won't have to do the rest. It's fine. It's one dance number. One dance number in a dancer show. Hardest thing you've ever had to do. Wow. Okay, Booga, you're in Portland. Okay, so I bet that was the same storm because Nitron, who's mostly on the YouTube side and in Discord, had to leave for a flight around 4 or 5 a.m. this morning and said that they also woke up to a bunch of, or like storm. And then I feel like timing wise, that would make sense. I guess I don't really know how quickly storms move, but I feel like that would make sense for it to potentially have traveled or some of it to come in. Ivan is dancing in shoes with taps on front and back. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll have to look that up. It's all the country music and clothes typically worn when square dancing. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, Night Ox sitting in the cars. It's just like, yeah. Don't mess with the lightning. Get in the cars. But I did seek out more than 200 bolts of lightning in a row. I only mess with lightning when it's a mini game in Final Fantasy X. That's it. Deans, you are following the train track home for a reason. If it falls on the train track. You were right, but you weren't expecting it to fall the closest from you on the train track. Wow. Okay, so you were doing it so that if it hit, it wouldn't hit you all. It would hit the track. And it ended up, I mean, that's talk about a scary thing to know it's working because it happens there right next to you. That's scary. Second son is pretty good. Okay. Riku's fear of lightning becoming more and more valid. Yeah. Booga, you grew up in Arizona. It was always alarming to be out on a horse. Wait, do you ride horses? When the monsoons roll in, there's nowhere to go when the lightning starts. Yeah, I bet. Well, we were also talking about Arizona in the Discord this morning, about haboobs, which I guess are supposedly harmless, but look scary. Vanadian, your wife's been nearly struck twice. One was while playing soccer. They called the players off the field. And she took her sweet time coming off. Yep. And the lightning struck where she was standing moments before. See? When you're out playing sports on a field, you don't mess around. Booga, you grew up on a ranch. Whoa, wait, I want to know more about that. How did you like that? How was it? Was it something where the grass is greener on the other side and you just wanted to get out to a city? Or tell me more. Tell me more. Rob, you think mainly people think of the San Andreas fault line as the West Coast one. You're like, nah, that one is baby food compared to here. Yeah, we're gonna be dying. Just the Jew, hello. Coming with the hydrate. I should start the game soon. We should get started. But how are you doing, Just the Jew? How's it going? The perfect emote to come in. Haboob's the first time you've heard of it. Well, some people were saying that if you've played Cyberpunk, they mention it there. I lived in Flagstaff, Arizona for a few months, so I learned what it was there. Someone said it was an Arabic word. I don't know really what it means. Like kind of what the definition of it would be in Arabic, unless it just means a dust storm, or it just is the word for it. But definitely, as English speakers, it sounds a bit funny. Could yap the entire stream. I know, I gotta. We can't yap forever. Ivan, you wish you had horses. You had a white horse named Silver when you were in kindergarten. Oh, but every time you sat on him, he would turn and bite your ankles. Horses can be such turds. They're amazing and they're beautiful, and they can also be such assholes. I mean, all of them, all their personalities. I feel like a lot of animals have vastly different personalities, but I feel horses in particular have vastly different personalities. I'm also now realizing that we've sat on this start screen for so long, yapping, that the words I was kind of thinking this, and then I thought, no way, but the letters in the title are just slowly drifting off. That's hilarious. Could yap the entire stream unless it means like the wind or to blow in Arabic. Oh, hi Gerby, how's it going? To protect you from lightning, have something that conducts electricity and or a bit above everything else. But don't go standing near it unless it can dismiss the energy somewhere else than in the ground around. Train tracks are good at taking the power out instead of giving everything to the ground. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. And that's what I get scared about while hiking, is I know I've heard what you're supposed to do if you get into a thunderstorm while being out hiking or backpacking, and I always forget. The title screen is also on a 22-minute loop? Really? Does it just do the words reset after the 22 minutes? Michael Bloom, hello! You what? Fight me. Michael Bloom, you're now the proud owner of 25 jars of jam. What would you like to do with those jars of jam? Outer wild. You weren't really involved in the ranch operation, but shared property. You were a horse boy, but being queer in rural Arizona was about as fun as it sounds. So you moved up to Portland, been there for about 20 years. Wow. Eventually the shine of the city wore off and you're preparing to move back in the next few months. Move back to Arizona? Would you move back? Do you have relatives in the rural part you're from, and would you move back there? Or would you stay kind of in the city? But yeah, I imagine that would be difficult growing up in rural Arizona. We're about to find out. Well, I've been streaming about 33 minutes. When do we think we pulled up the game? It was probably a little after 10 minutes in. It can be, Michael Bloom, it can be whatever jam you want. Red jam does give you some options. You could get raspberry or strawberry. It gives you 2 options. Or maybe if you had really red grapes. Well, now, should I wait for this? Should I wait for the title screen to loop back so we can see what happens? I'm guessing it just resets. But I'm curious now. We've got to be close. Ooh, raspberry nom. I know, I think raspberry is my favorite, even though I've got the strawberry themes. I think raspberry is my favorite jam. Where you grew up is a little less rural these days. Okay, for better or for worse, but you're mostly moving back to spend time with your parents while they're stable to have adventures with you. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you all can do some fun stuff then. You knew it fell apart, but you didn't know it reset. Well, we're taking Ray's word for this. We're taking Ray's word for this. It is a little to be determined, although I'm starting to get a little impatient and I just want to start playing. What do we think? Wait it out or just jump in? I trust Ray too. Ray, are you trustworthy? I trust you, but are you trustworthy? It's like waiting for the DVD screensaver logo to hit the corner of the screen, yeah? Jump in? I can always Google it another time. All right, we'll give it like 5 more seconds. 5, 4. Well, actually, I'm going to make sure I can waste time a little bit by making sure my setup is set up. Oop, there goes the music. There goes the music. Wait. I'm getting impatient and or angry. Ray, JK? Ray, you're just joshing with me? You're just joshing me? Alright. We're going in. It just resets. Okay. No keyboard. Why did it show the keyboard control? Okay. Title scream stream. Title scream? Scream stream? Title scream stream? We'll roast a little marshmallow. Eat. Oh. No, we gotta get a good one. Nope. We gotta get a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so we got the other secret slide reels. So today we are going to be trying to find those secrets. But we have the Matrix. Be nice if it actually did something like a Nova, but you seem they didn't want someone to get spoiled. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Stepper, you've seen this part? As soon as something... The Matrix? You're out? Oh no! There's nothing, Stepper. There's nothing. But enjoy the rest of your day. You're trying to think of equivalents. Wait, English speakers Haboob is a bit odd. Wait, where did I miss? Where did I miss? Yes, everyone who might get spoiled. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's great to see you, but get out of here. Evan, you grew up in places where people said, y'all young and get inside now. I'm going din ta da holla. Haboob. Haboob. Just the Jew. You can't watch the DLC, but have fun. Thank you. I do think we can finish today, which means we'll be on to probably Mina the Hollower next stream, besides the Monday stream, which will be Final Fantasy X. So hopefully I can see some of you who can't watch the DLC either in FF10 stream or when we're done. Why is my controller just like not... What? Okay, now it's working. Why was it disconnecting? Hopefully that's not an issue later on. Ivan, you guess you're delaying Dragon Age today. You should definitely go feel free to play that if you'd like. Okay, so let's navigate to the stranger. You have no idea what came before this or after this, so you'll gladly spoil this for yourself and then possibly regret it later. Borky, hi! But you need a shower. Did you just go for a run? Sorry, not to keep you here. Okay. Autopilot. Stepper, get out of here! Get out of here, Stepper! The spoilers come fast. You just got home from hanging out IRL for the first time with the one really good guy. Oh, that's awesome. How did it go? I mean, I'm guessing if you're labeling him as the one really good guy, that it went well. It was good. Good. Perfect. You'll DM me about it later. I can't wait for the little secrets. Looking at this game now, you want to play Wing Commander 3 again? So which way should I go in? I guess I can go in through the main entrance and we can start with the area that's a little closer. Also, y'all, since I changed my setup again, I mean, I always say audio levels, let me know how they're going. Because some of the things could have gotten messed around there. But also camera-wise, if y'all feel like the camera is getting, I don't know, just like off center or anything, or looks a little funky. And that's for the camera, not me. No telling me if I look funky. Y'all can feel free to let me know. McFatty with the T emote. That emote is specifically for the Borky stories. Borky's got some good tea. Pretty much always. Okay, so we're gonna get the artifact in here. Oh, but I should maybe look at what I'm doing. And this is gonna hurt. Okay, no, that's fine. But I do need to get out. I should maybe look at what I'm doing. Borky gonna spill the tea. That's also a really good emote. The spill the tea. Okay, so the one... I'm looking for Shrouded Woodlands. The secret fireplace, right? Okay. Because we have to go inside the building they're all coming out of. That's what it was. Wow, and 35 stream streak, Borky! Incredible. Incredible. We're gonna be at 50 before we know it. Call Borky Mrs. Potts because I don't know, something about spilling the tea being a tale as old as time. Okay, so we gotta go into the building that they're all going into and then just walk through the fireplace. I guess if it's Matrix style, that should be okay. Have fun lurking, Borky. Have a good shower. Okay, why are these everyone's getting their, we're finally getting our messages. Everyone's getting their jar of jams. ZP is now a proud owner of 25 jars of jam. Now I just got to figure out some fun things for y'all to do with those jars of jam. The fuck is that? It was something I set up when I first installed Mix It Up bot, because I was like, oh, this is cool. People can earn things from, I think it's based on how many hours you've watched a stream or been in a stream. And I was like, everyone can earn jars of jam. You're lurking. Basically, now it can just tell me. I guess it just exposes when people are lurking. Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like how you get the channel points from hours in, or hours having watched the stream. I think Mix It Up, you can earn inventory of things from hours. But I'll have to think that. Lurkbot exposing, exactly. Also, Samuel, hello. I hope your Thursday is treating you well too. You wish there was a selfie channel in the Discord because you need makeup tips? I can make one. After the stream is over. I can make one for sure. Y'all, I'm being distracted. I'm getting distracted. I need the artifact. Jam. Download more jam. You gotta put in the hours. The jam doesn't come free. You gotta earn that jam. You can't just pirate it. But Young Pigeon, feel free to throw it in whatever channel, at least right now, feels most comfortable for that, but I feel like I could make like a selfies or photos channel. What can you do with your jars? That is the question. That is the question. Right now, you can just collect them. I really thought the feature was broken, so I haven't done anything with it. So now I'm gonna have to think of what you all can do with your jars of jam. You wouldn't post a selfie? You don't want to make anyone sick, Ivan. No, don't say that. How do I turn on my light? There we go. Dump them out and make moonshine? Just with the jars? Redeem jars of jam for chugs? I could try to make some extra special redeems for the jars of jam. But I guess I don't entirely know what the point of that would be. I think I still need to activate the bridge across first. One chug for a jar, noted. Canadian, you can't take a selfie for shit, but a buddy of yours took a picture of you a couple summers ago. That's been your Twitter pic ever since. I love how I feel like that is like a lot of people are kind of in that similar boat where they just never take pictures of themselves, and then eventually a friend takes a really good photo of them, and that is just what gets used for all the social media, all the everything, pretty much forever and always. Okay, I need to go up and over. Why I gotta clock you like that, Jam? Blame Vanadian. They're the one who brought it up. Not me. You love pictures of you when you're 25. Now you're like, turn that thing off. No, everyone's beautiful. Humans are beautiful. Just being alive is a thing of beauty to be cherished. Y'all have good pictures of yourselves? Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. There's animals under the island. Oh, you were asking. Okay. Vanadian, I thought you were saying that you could post a selfie under animals. Yes, please put pictures of pets in the animals channel. You found a Kirkland signature hoodie for your dog yesterday? Yes, please. Please, Vuga. I'd love to see pictures of your pets and your dog. Well, sure, because I got that dog in me. Vanadian, no, I thought that was funny. Don't hate yourself. A selfie in the animals channel, that will work, right? I was like, that's actually pretty dang funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna try going Matrix now. Little video in general showing it off, your makeup. I can't wait to go look at that later. Okay. But I wonder if I'm gonna need the artifact to get down an elevator somewhere. Maybe I should bring it with me kind of as far as I can. Young Pigeon, do you usually like to get dressed up for your shows, for your open mics? Do you have a favorite look? Wow, I am so glad I don't have to do this part. Not in the Matrix. But we're still getting spooky. We're still getting spooky music. I will light some things. You wish you still had the video of the 6 hours in the makeup chair for the haunted house TV spot. Oh yeah, that would have been awesome. I mean, I was listening to a streamer today talk about how they would love to basically do what you did. They were talking about how they would love to do like a haunted house type thing for a little bit. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I know someone who's done that. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Can I get far enough away? Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. You try to dress up all the time. Your colors are like neon pink and neon light green. Oh, I love that. You do eyeliner, nails, and cheek glitter. You're a music artist, so looking unique helps you network. And you also like expressing yourself. Oh my gosh, okay, I can't wait to see. This feels like there are a bunch of different ways to get over there. I want to see what's over here. The one in Ohio. The one in Ohio pays. Okay, next time I'll tell them they can go to Ohio. Right now you have smoky eyeliner, black glitter nails, and blue glitter on your cheeks. Oh, incredible. I love it. I love it. I've never... Is that... Well, no, I need to go where they're going in. Not where they're coming out of, but maybe there's something here that I need. Doggo's there? Okay, I can't wait to see it. You're actually driving to Ohio tomorrow morning, Ray. Oh, 8-ish hour drive. Good luck. Stay safe. Drive safe. No, this goes underwater. I have to do this quick. Okay, we're restarting. Right? Yes, I'm restarting. Okay, we're gonna be more efficient. We're gonna be more efficient this time. When Paramount owned Kings Island, you had to do an audition in front of 3 cameras and with 2 other people and 4 judges. Wait, to do your vampire gig? That's kind of wild. Why would you purposely come to Ohio? One of the years for Ultimate Frisbee. So about every few years they do a Worlds International tournament, and they have different versions of it, but one of the years they hosted a Worlds tournament in Ohio in the United States, and it was so hot and humid, and I just kept thinking about how all of these teams from countries all around the world, like anywhere else in the United States, maybe not anywhere else, but there are some really cool spots in the United States, and probably spots that are easier to get to on the coast. And they all had to go to Ohio. A little tough. A card tournament you're judging for? Wait, what kind of card tournament? That's cool. Euchre? It was for the annual haunted house at the theme park. They offered you the job, but we're paying $7 an hour, and the riverboat one paid $8. Well then, yeah, you gotta go for the one paying $8. Oh. Okay. No reading, chat, and driving. I'm locking in for a second. Why did this also get... Okay, these triggers keep getting switched. I think Johnny's switching them. Johnny? Jonathan? Can tournaments be held in Hawaii? Nighthawk, don't you know this? Kaimon is held there, but I guess I don't know if there's a site big enough for an international tournament there, but that would be sick. That would be so cool. Okay, I missed that. There we go. Oh, I was looking at the door wrong. It's an anime card game called Weiss Shores. Lots of money prizes. You think first place is getting $2,500? Whoa. Is that... So is it a semi-popular game? An anime card game. And does that mean it came from an anime? Euchre used to be huge in Indiana. You had tournaments in your high school. Whoa. Yeah, Nighthawk, I want to go to Paganel too. Johnny got to go and said it was so cool. And for you non-Frisbee folks, Paganello is a beach tournament held in Rimini, I think? Rimini, Italy. And it's been going on for years. The whole city knows when it's happening and gets so excited by it. It's legendary. And just get like a great reason to go to Italy. Alright, we're speed running this. I gotta do it before the dam breaks. Okay, here we go. Star Fox is on her shelf. Can y'all see Star Fox in the camera? I think you can, right? She's so cute. I love her. It has several anime IPs and anime-based games. Oh, first few sets were... I don't know. What? Wait. Oh, so it uses the art, or it like uses different animes. It's semi-popular, nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. Ray, how did you get into that? Are you a fan of card games? And so you just came to know it? And you're a judge, so you must play it a lot, be very familiar with it? Tell me more. Dean, you might have missed a little bit. What's the current plan in the game? So I got the slide reels to the other places where the like secret symbol things are hidden. So I'm trying to get to those. Starting with this one here. Young Pigeon, you know it! Weiss Wars ball knowledge. I had the kill a kill deck. I'm so fascinated by this now. Especially because Johnny really likes card games. So it would be cool if it would be one. I guess he's not really into anime though. A roommate of yours when you moved to the city got you into it. Oh, your first set was Fairy Tail. I don't know what anime that is. You've been losing money ever since. It's owned by Bushiroad in Japan. Major company that buys lots of licenses, so it's all legal. Is it, I guess because of that, is it kind of a similar vein as Magic the Gathering, where you just, it's designed to where you need to keep purchasing new decks to keep up with it? And so it can be a bit of a money sink. Because I know that was always Johnny's qualm with Magic the Gathering. But it's just, you know, capitalism. It's gotta work somehow. Alright. I'm gonna leave this here. And... maybe I need to go across there, because I need to figure out how to actually get to the building I need to be in. I don't think it's one of those. It's over here. But I need to figure out how to get there. Is there an invisible bridge thing over here? No, they're coming up out of the ground, so I think I do need to get in one of the other buildings potentially. And then go across Money Sink. When did we start talking about marriage? Ivan. Your marriage and ex-wife jokes are too much. Oh, I don't have to do that whole first part. I just need to use the hand. Silly. Okay. You have friends that keep trying to badger you into playing Flesh and Blood with them. Is that another card game? Is that different? Use the hands. That's a game you heard was expensive. Oh, but the art looks so pretty. You never said they were jokes. This is... SMH. It's more like Yu-Gi-Oh! In the sense that it's an eternal format. You can use a set from 2016 today and still be fine, though obviously modern sets will still be better. Okay, gotcha. That's a little bit better than Medley Battler then. Okay, something's coming out of there. Do I need to go in one of these buildings? Or do I need to find a boat somehow? I guess they're all walking somewhere. Maybe I should be following them. I probably should be following them. Okay, let's follow one. You also play MTG, but don't keep up with it. Booga, your counter argument is just pointing at your dusty MTG collection. Leash Wars is cool because the more damage you take, the more you level up and play better cards. Oh, interesting. Wait, Ivan, what is that? Is that an actual card game? You kind of miss Yu-Gi-Oh! You remember when they've added... Then you remember they've added all kinds of wild crap now, including ways to win before an opponent even gets their first turn. Wait, what? Oh, here it is. Okay, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel! Oh, it's bullshit. It's a real game. I feel like I've heard of that. He's right there, Lock-in. You're right, young pigeon. I'm taking being in the Matrix for granted. Wow. Wow, this would be so spoopy without the Matrix. The days of playing BS before school started in the cafeteria. Wait, I kind of feel like I did that. My memory is so bad from anything prior to college, though. Your daughter did message you from Japan this morning. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wait, I think I saw your message about that in your Discord. About the timing. You wonder if there's Yuzu at the end of this tunnel? I wish. I think I just gotta, like, follow this one, but not get too close. Because there will be one behind me. I'm a little worried that I need the artifact. Otherwise, this would kind of feel too easy. It's like maybe me learning the route right now. Because when these things... Oh, God. Oh, owl. Oh! What am I supposed to do with this? Where's the fire? Where would the fire be? There's a room there. Is that the fire? It's standing in front of the fire. Ah! No! No! Oof, ouch, my bones. Have your spine adjusted by a pursuer? Was that the award y'all were talking about earlier? You're cooked, snap. Wait, they didn't just blow out the flame, they snapped my spine? They can't blow out the candle. How could they see me, though? How could they see me? I didn't have the flame, you're right. What flame? Flame. Cat was so worried. Cat, are you worried? You want to go into bed so people can see you? Can you see her? Kind of. I guess she's lying down. You can't really see her. Oh well, next time. Can't have intruders! Wait, they were guarding the fire, though. What am I supposed to do? Maybe there's a back way. Maybe I still need to follow the creature. But can you lure them out? Is it because I waited too long? Like, do you have to do it sooner? There's too many of them in there? What? What? You too! Is that how I should say it? Like the W? You too! Hello, welcome from YouTube! Thanks for coming by! Have you played Outer Wilds before? And which, have you been following along on the YouTube side for a while, or just more recently? Thanks for popping over here. Big Red, I was already streaming, so I didn't see your son-in-law sent you an ultrasound of your soon-to-be third granddaughter. I can't wait to see that then. Is that in the Discord? Wait, that's so precious. Your question is, why don't the owls with their flames protect their own bubbles of the simulation around themselves? Owls? Is that actually what they're called? Owls? Just today and you've never played? Okay, well, chat will tell you that if you have any intention at all to think you might want to play one day, it is a game that once spoiled, it's hard to replay it the same way. So just consider that. They're called strangers. Well, I like owls. You two, what sort of stuff do you like to play? You think it's just a community name for them? Officially the strangers. Okay. Oh, it's a community name for them. I kind of feel like I don't know how much more time I have. I guess I could just try again until things end. What do I need to do? You haven't posted it yet because you need to make sure that is okay with your daughter. Fair. Very considerate. But that's so exciting. You just got done playing the new Doom. Wow. And Doom is an FPS, right? Like, it's kind of like the OG FPS, right? I am just a little gaming noob. How do I get to... I want to see what the shorter way is. Their real name is Unreadable Wiggle Text. Are the hands over here? Is that... No, I think the hand was across the bridge still and then somewhere else. Yes, it's an FPS. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Was it good? Did you like it? Was it a remake of Dune? Here you're defining the complex alien relates to your own limited understanding, so you'll be better going forward. That's very mature of you, Lambda. So very mature. Okay, well, I kind of wonder how far I could carry this, but maybe I shouldn't risk that. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. You go straight in this big tree. I've got one coming up hot behind me though, so I kind of gotta hurry. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. I would love another chance to get a look at what's going on with this before I get flooded awake. But this owl is moving really slow. I wish I could flash my headlights at them, you know? Like, just the left lane for passing. I don't have road rage. I promise. No! Hurry! Hurry! Wait, no. Can I be in the water now that I don't have my flame? I guess I should try that. Okay, we're restarting. We got some information. Dean with the smiley. We got some information about things being a little complicated if I just walk right in because there's a bunch of the creatures in there. I'm wondering if I can be in the water without the flame. I feel like the answer would be yes, but we need to test it. And then see if that can get me through maybe a secret back entrance. Is it like Jim Henson's language for the vulture people from the Dark Crystal? I have no idea what that is, but vulture people sound sick. There's a bunch of creatures in here, so have you met my family? Oh, gorshness. Oh, goshness. Take 3. I probably could optimize this to attempt doing this from the first place and then go to the tower and do it again, but it's a lot of split focus. And I just want to focus on this first part first. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Off we go. So I'm gonna test right away if I can be in the water. And then see if that gets us anything cool. This thing is about puppets. They dubbed over the original cut with English instead of the alien language. All right, here we go. Well, after I move the lamps. I'm curious what... I mean, will this show me the symbols, or... Because last time, essentially the information we gained was the Matrix. But we didn't get a symbol. So I'm kind of curious what this might tell us or give us. So I guess I'll just try this, I don't know, here? Oh. Well? No, I don't have the fire, so even... Oh! I die! Because I can't swim. Wait, I can't swim? Why can't I swim? I feel like I couldn't I? Maybe I couldn't swim without my jetpack. Marble evolved from the water. Don't tell me Marble can't swim. Dean? You're telling me Marble's species used to be tadpoles like 5 bajillion years ago and can't swim? Maybe Marble devolved. Thank you, Dean, for the hydrate. Speaking of water and swimming. Swimming with a jetpack, exactly. Swimming in a dream moment. Do I look for where the hands were? Where were the hands? I feel as though... Maybe I just do it the way I know. Okay, so I can't swim. That's a bit tough. Bit tough. Prov! Prov! I have big water bottle today. Okay. I actually cannot chug all of the water that's in here. I am gonna do my best. I think this would actually kill me. I think this would actually... Prov! Wait, that's a giant bottle. No! I can't trust y'all ever again. Go breathe your hydrate. You also evolved from the water. That's like bathing with a toaster. Look at this thing. And it's full. It is full. This is... the old you would have. I already have to pee. I'm gonna have to pee immediately after this. That water bottle is bigger than your ego. I mean, that's pretty good. It's good to have a small ego, right? How much volume is this? Crix is decent size. Size doesn't matter. This is a 1.3, 1.8, wait, 64. This is a 64 ounce bottle. Someone Google if I'll die if I chug 64 ounces. Borky coming in from the lurk to say, oh, damn. Jam was going to buy a small jug for next stream. And I was in a rush today, so I didn't do my mason jar. I was like, this water bottle will be fine. Getting your points worth, indeed. Okay, okay. Just shy of 2 liters. I'm not even like that thirsty. No, I'll do as much as I can. Cat, if something goes wrong, go get Dad, okay? Go get your father. You get a burp for good measure. I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Like, it's maybe like down to here now. Is that acceptable? I need electrolytes. I know. I think I'm gonna be burping so much now. I think with the chug redeem, I need to just keep a little thing of salt here. I need to keep a little thing of salt. We need the Metal Gear Salute emote. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look for that after I play Metal Gear. You've got a glass stein that size, or what? No, bro, don't feel guilty. That's what I'm trying. See, that lets me win. If you feel guilty, that means I win. Because my goal to try to deter the chugs is to make y'all feel guilty for it. We accept the chugs. Stop it. Chugging like a college pro. What if Cat long live the king's youth? Cat's like, I'm ruler now. You haven't drank that much water since you were 5 and your dad threw you in the lake. No, that was good. I did. I played it safe. I was like, I can manage still. I can manage still. Coriander, welcome back. Your turn. Were you here for the chug? Okay, I'll wait like a little bit for this to process in my system, and then I'll use the restroom. Now we take bets on how much time she needs before I leave you to the chair stream. You didn't see the chug. Can I do it again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sorry, Coriander, you did just miss it. Apologies. But thank you for the resubscription with Prime. 2 months. You'll probably lurk a bit. You're gonna smoke and then set up the Dragon Age stuff. Well, enjoy your smoke break. Enjoy your smoke break and lurking. Bet she's here no longer than 15 minutes. All right, take your bets, everyone. Take your bets. Shoot, I still need to do this because I think... No, it needs the lights. It's not like I'm pretty sure it's not an invisible thing. But we can get the setup and then we'll be cooking. We'll be cooking after that. Ray, you think I'm lasting till the end of the loop? Small update. Basically, you got food and ice cream, then you went outside and filmed a simple narrative of yourselves. And now you're about to call on Discord to edit it roughly. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like it went great then, Borky. What kind of food and ice cream did you get? Okay, leaving it. We can go now. I really need to figure out what's going on here. There's gotta be a secret to it, but I kind of feel like I can't get through the house at all. I kind of feel like maybe something happens. Maybe if I'm right on the back of one of the creatures? Can I beat it? I don't want to get found out, but I think I can beat it. The twinkling is such a good sound. Agreed. I really like the sounds of being in the Matrix. But maybe I need to wait. There's nothing here. What if I go... That's open. Nothing here. What was that door? One's gonna be coming up behind me soon. Oh, it closed on me! Oh, no! Shoot. Can I hurry this way? Oh! No. Wait, they start to, like, purr. Why are you coming for me? No! 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 Let me through! Wait, but that's closed off. Can I walk through there? Oh, God. You're locked in here with me, hi, Johansson. Oh, the raid too. What were you up to? What were you doing? I'm trying to figure this out. The dodges. I'm like, do I just have to lure them around and like skirt around them? The 4 Johorson men are descending upon your stream. Wait, I love that. I love that. The mermaid mask. What is that about? Okay, I felt some shakes. That was either the fan opening or... It's probably the fan opening and not the dam breaking. It feels early for that. What do I do? Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to follow a little bit more closely behind. Behind one of the creatures, because it could be a sound thing. Sequel to Tangle Tower / Detective Grimoire just released. Oh, cool. I feel like I've vaguely heard those names of those games. You imagine the rest of the body, say to the brain when getting 48 fluid ounces of water. Something like, dude, what the fuck? Probably. Probably. It's just like, so unnecessary. ZP, you're back. Any interesting finds since the beginning of stream? No, not really. But you missed a chug. You missed a chug with the big bottle. Prav is just a good little entrepreneur out here. Sees an opportunity, takes advantage. It must be like, not again. A bit like Duck Detective, but bigger. Oh, interesting. How is it so far? Did you just start playing it today? The most dangerous one, but you could cheat and just do half, huh? I didn't do the whole thing. And I admitted to that. I didn't do the whole thing, but we did pretty good. Rocky, you told him initially you want to be friends, but you do think he's very ideal from what you know so far. So now you have conflicted feelings. It's fine. You can just... Because you don't really want to end up with a man. You're just kind of disconnected from feelings dating-wise in general. That's fair. You need to figure it out faster because he's going on a date with this other girl this weekend and seems to like her a lot. Oh, dang. So there is pressure. I was going to say, I feel like there's no rush. Like, you can be friends for a bit first and then see how it goes, but it sounds like maybe there is. Yeah, no water poisoning here. Okay, I'm just going to try to, like, remain hot on the heels here and see what happens. I'm definitely curious if I might need the artifact in here, but I don't really see why I would. It's coming for me. Ah! Ah! Spy break. What am I supposed to do? There's another door there. There's another door there. Hi, Menovat. Yeah, we get some... It's not just blowing out the flames anymore. It's big crunches. They turn out... They're light, but it's like they hear me. Wait, no. Because they wouldn't be in the Matrix, right? You'll be lurking? Okay, enjoy lurking. And the 3-stream streak. Thanks for being around. Ideally, you wanted to just be friends and let it develop organically over time. Yeah. That's tough. That's tough. As soon as you saw it did release. The in-game tracker says you got 50%. You assume the clues in conversation progress. You hope to wrap it up tomorrow. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't seem like it's that long. Great humor, interesting story to unravel. Do recommend. Okay. Brooke, you didn't want to say anything too early though and add pressure dating wise. Yeah. No, that's like hard because it's like you kind of like you'd want him. I feel like it's like if he would have some interest, you would want him to know that like you might have some interest, but also just rushing things is never really that great. It released 6 hours ago. Okay. Wow, Joe Hansen, wait, 6 hours ago and you got 50% of the way through? That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, what? 2 years? Do I need it? I feel like... I don't feel like having the artifact with me would do anything. Wait, what is... No, that's stuff. They exit out that other door. Like, do I need to get through there somehow? So I, like, need to get to the top part, potentially? Do I just need to make a break for it? Could I lure them out? I mean, I kind of was able to dodge them at some point. Maybe I try it with the artifact just to see. The last time you had a date, Obama was president. That was a little while ago. Assert dominance, date both of them. Vanadian. Young Pigeon, you just had a date cancel on you for the second time. Oh no. And then she said she might not have time for a relationship, but you're kind of relieved. More time to practice open mic and stream. I mean, that does say something. You know, I feel like it does say something. You guys are getting dates. It's tough out there. It's tough out there. This is interesting to read as your relationship of 17 years of spontaneously combusting. Booga. Really? I'm so sorry to hear that. Life, you know, relationships in life are hard, and that is, you know, that's kind of saying, that's like understating it. We're talking about the dates you eat, right? Like in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Your last date was liking you a lot, but wasn't ready for a relationship and was more chill with staying a free woman. A few days later, COVID broke out. Now she's your wife and you have a kid together. Wait, really? What a story. COVID. Is this the... No, that's not it. But I need it. Oh, that's it. But I need to watch out for this thing. Okay, maybe I try this with the artifact and just see what happens. Wait, where are you going? Oh, did I have the wrong tree? Where are you going? Do they just wander until you matrix it? No, there's no way. Ew. Ah, there's the dam. Well, oh, there it is. Oh. Bye. Bye. Goodness. So the tower, I have to... It was something with the boat. Let's just restart this. I'm gonna try and get this. Now you're editing? Have fun, Borky. Have fun. After your first wife and you hit 7 years, you're like, we made it. 6 months later, that was it. Yeah. People and stuff can change. But Nate and your wife and you just celebrated being together for 17 years and married for 8. So that's unsettling. I was talking to some people the other day about like the concept of, or just about divorce and things like that. And it's hard. Like for how many years people live and the experiences and people change and relationships change, and it can be so hard to predict what might happen. Michael Bloom, your solitude is going great. I'm so glad to hear that. Ideally, a partnership makes things easier, not harder. If not, there's something to examine there. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah. It's like when you start kind of asking yourself, like, why are we doing this? And like, what do we want from it? You know, why do people partner up with someone? Is to, be able to kind of like balance finances, like be able to do things together, balance just kind of doing life together. Whoopsies. Having fun together. Don't talk about relationships and drive, y'all. And if that starts to change and it starts becoming, and it's like, I mean, there are always the up and down periods, and sometimes it's a reflection of just like needing some time to kind of figure yourself out again. But yeah, it is always very important to kind of like keep checking in on it. It's all about communication. You weren't good about that at the time. Yeah. Is also like, I mean, it's like the hardest thing. It's like one of the hardest things to be in a relationship, because it exposes so much about what someone needs to work on for themselves. Like there's so much work you have to do on yourself to help make a relationship successful. And I think that's one of the most difficult things. Young Pigeon, you have a certain Twitch channel you follow, and it's the only place you'll spill all the tea, so that's all you'll say. Fair. I guess I'll just have to catch you, find out what that Twitch channel is, and catch you there. Your first girlfriend and you had more fights than you had times where you hung out. Wow. Only lasted 3 months, but a miserable 3 months. Yeah. Panda, you kind of gave up on that stuff a while ago. Yeah. Some people do. Sometimes it's just, you know, if you're happy by yourself, to each their own. People are so different, and everyone wants different things. After your wife became a therapist. Like, huh, it seems like neither of us are having fun anymore. And I think the hard part too is that, like, sometimes it's a reflection of the relationship and people growing apart and being different. And sometimes it's a reflection of individual things that need to be worked on. And I think that's the hardest part, is like, sometimes I feel like in a relationship, it's easy to not, hi Mirko, what's up my astronauts and notices? How's it going? I feel like it's easy in a relationship to like, sometimes, I mean, even just in life in general, it's easy to stop thinking about yourself, I guess, in a way, and thinking about what you need and what you want and how you need to grow. And sometimes it's a partnership thing. Yeah, and people getting different. And I feel like sometimes it's a personal thing and needing to think about like what you want and need in each moment. The most you are in peace, being happy with yourself on your own, the most you'll be able to make a relationship with someone. Yeah. And so I think that's where, you know, it's always like work on yourself and yourself being happy so that you can contribute to that in a relationship. And then so sometimes it becomes the question of, well, is what this relationship wants and needs, or what my partner wants and needs, going to make, like, enable and give the space for me to be happy and like do the things that bring me happiness, or is it not? And I think that's where it kind of starts to butt heads. So you always did whatever they wanted and stopped doing the things you liked. Yeah, and so once you start kind of losing yourself for someone else, that's, I think, when things get really unhealthy. As a man, if you want a woman, just have passion and hobbies that you think are cool and try to express why you like it. It works. Do your own thing and someone will find your path attractive. Yeah. I mean, kind of, honestly. And there always are compromises and things that, you know, you are going to have to do. Like, compromises you're going to have to make for other people to help make a relationship work. But yeah, finding what you love and knowing what you love and pursuing that usually is a good place to start. People pleasing has low-key been a concern for you too. Never worth losing yourself for a relationship either. Yeah, that was a big thing I had to learn and try to grow out of. So, been there, done that. You're gonna close this for a bit. Need to watch this video for something on your setup. Good luck, Ivan. I hope it goes well. And if you're doing your, what was it, Dragon Age stream later, I'd love to pop in and say hi. Okay, let's get out of this, or get into the Matrix. But I want to avoid the water. Where am I going? Ugh. No, it's because I set the artifact there. That's not helpful. Nerveless. Again, I make typos all the time. I just type too fast. I type too fast. Okay. I don't know. I mean, there are moments when they turn off their lights. I do think I need to get up there. But how? Just make a break for it? I'm so skeptical about this. I meant to say it's all well and good for you to emphasize collaboration in many things in life, but it's hard to remind yourself that the other person likely wants that too. Yeah. I actually... I have to remind Johnny of this a lot of the times too, where it's like, and this is something actually my dad was good at teaching me, is that like, when people offer to do something for you, it's usually because it would make them happy to be able to do that for you. And so a lot of times I have to remind Johnny of that too, of being like, it makes me happy to do what you want sometimes too. Or it makes me happy to like do this thing for you as well. Okay, I'm gonna read this and then we're gonna lock in. Cass is playing Dishonored. You love that game so much you got it tattooed on you, really? I've heard good things about it, but I haven't watched any of the playthrough because I imagine one day I'll want to play it for myself. Because I think Johnny got a copy of it. I think he got a copy of it for PlayStation maybe. So, and I heard she's even doing a second playthrough of it, which is so funny. For you, it's just too much conflict that you tried over and over unsuccessfully to resolve. At some point, you just had to accept that you're maybe just not compatible, and it wasn't going to be productive to keep running into a brick wall over and over. Yeah. Sometimes it gets that way. It'd be a good one for Dishonored. It's a great Choices Matter game. I'm unsure how I would do with a Choices Matter game, because the only other game I've played that way was Baldur's Gate 3, and I did so much. I wanted to know what every option would do, that I did so much, what is it called? Like save, it's not save spamming, but something where I would make a choice and then I would reload the save to make the other choice to like see what all the choices did so that I could get the one I most wanted. And I don't think I could play that way for a YouTube playthrough or a stream. ZP, it's your favorite type of game? Really? I didn't know that. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait. The door's closed, but I can't wait too long. Because I have to get through that. Well, does this door close? It saw me! Run! Run! No, it grabbed me so fast! Okay, think. What am I supposed to do? The creature walks through there, but they don't, I mean, they kind of maybe turn off their light, but it doesn't seem like the lights are getting me. Kaya, hello, how's it going? Were y'all blueprinting? Welcome. No, I haven't played Disco Elysium. I want to. I was actually thinking of doing that after Final Fantasy VII. You played through it like 6 or 7 times. Wow, the Dishonored one. ZP, have you played Disco Elysium? Ray, you never learn to do that on games you like. If you make bad decisions, you live with it until your follow-up playthrough. You had that issue with Fallout games and quantum games like Detroit Became Human. And I think I would learn to love to do that way. Jack, thank you for the stretch, and hi, Jade. Kaya, how's it going? You've not, but you watched someone play a good bit. Okay, gotcha. I'm guessing you're still playing Blueprints, are you? How is it? It's been going well? Solved a lot of puzzles? Nice. You've been at it for a good long while now. I am currently feeling a bit lost. You are almost done? Wait. Actually? Ray, you just finished playing your session of BP right before they raided. Oh, that is funny timing. It's a trap. I know. That's why I kind of like got out of my flow streaming it, and that's why I'm struggling so much to like want to jump back into it. It's because it just keeps going. Oh, good back cracks. Oh, right now, Blueprintception. It never ends. It never ends. Right now, I need to think about what to do. So they're all in that room. Can you lure them out? Can you dodge them? Do I need to try following the creature again? But that didn't work. If I had the artifact, I don't feel like that would do anything. I mean, maybe as the creature is walking by, the lights turn off. Is there a way to find a boat to get in? I need to get through the fire, but that creature's standing there. But it also makes me think there's something, because the creatures walk upstairs. It makes me think that there's something going on up there. Yeah, no worries, Kaya. Especially if you just need to drop and go take care of yourself, definitely feel free to do that. It's really a huge game. It seems massive. Y'all, I feel my brain isn't really braining on this one. In the slide reel, they just walked through. I mean, again, I haven't really quite tried bringing the artifact with me, so I could try to do that. They just walked through the fire, but the whole house is full of those creatures. That's what I don't know what to do. Hi, Joel Loft. How's it going? Woefully late. Better late than never. That is what they say. And for y'all who maybe, I guess it's in the title, we are playing the Outer Wilds DLC. If you haven't played it and think you might want to play it one day, as much as I would love to get to know you all and have you here in chat from the lovely raid, I do recommend not being here if you haven't played it and think you might want to one day. Okay, I'm going for this. I'm going for it. Even though I would love to have you all around. Yeah, I'm on the DLC. I think we're kind of near the end of it, Revan, but I'm kind of struggling. I thought we might finish today, but I'm struggling with this. I'm doing well. I feel like one of the creatures is just gonna like pop out at me. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to do, but I have to try this. You'll put it on the list. You're a reviewer. Your backlog is huge, so you'll get to it someday. Do you review for a website, for articles, or what sort of stuff do you do? That's so fascinating. If you want to play Outer Wilds at all in the future, chat lovingly gives you the boot. Usually I try to lovingly give you the boot, and then chat will go GTFO. Revan, what sort of stuff do you like to play? Had you gone into Kaya's stream for blueprints? We'll never know if you don't try. True. Okay, we're gonna have this off. They're in the dark. We got the dark. Wait, you're... No! Okay. Okay. Cat, it's okay. I know I'm screaming, but it's just a video game. Okay, well, it was really dark in there. I might have just touched the owl. That almost actually felt more promising to me. But did it? Did it? Do I just need to play Ring Around the Rosie with them? You chill in Kaya streams a lot for the vibes. You're big on FF right now, so you need to finish FF7 Rebirth for content before you move on to Dark Souls or a horror game. Oh, that's so fun. Also, thanks y'all for the follows. Revan, just played Final Fantasy X on the YouTube side, and I'm going to be playing the original Final Fantasy VII maybe in like a month. It depends on how long Metal Gear Solid takes me. You're working on a new website, but used to co-host on TV. Whoa, and covered games for Eurogamer and official PlayStation magazine. Wait, that's awesome. I would love to read some of your reviews if you have any favorite ones. You've been around the block for a while. My partner Johnny kind of tried to get into writing some game reviews for a little bit, or just some different art. Not really reviews, mostly it was just articles. I think he ended up getting 1 or 2 posted on Eurogamer, but it's kind of a tough market out there for that right now. Yeah, I am planning on staying with the first Metal Gear Solid. ZP, did we just hit 700? Is that the thing that we got across? Whoop whoop, so fun. 700, only 300 more, and then we'll hit 1K. FF10 is actually your favorite Final Fantasy. It's the first one that I ever played, and it was incredible, and I loved it, and I'm so curious what I'll think of the other Final Fantasies, because 10 was so good, and it also is always now going to have that place in my heart for being the first one I played. So I can't imagine anything topping it, but I'm really curious if anything will be able to. The industry is in a tough spot right now. So many layoffs. Yeah. It is, not gonna lie. Joe, I would love if, I guess you're working on the new website, so it's not published right now. If it is, I would love to have a link for it. I'd love to be able to check it out and read it. It's honestly a really good one to play. Yeah, I was pretty happy about it. And thanks, Kaya. Hearing you say you enjoyed FF10 and you played Metal Gear Solid instantly. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid yet, but I'm going to next. And most of it is, a lot of people have just been giving me really good recommendations for what to play. But my partner Johnny and I got a modded PS2 not too long ago, so I've kind of been on a kick of wanting to play a lot of the PlayStation or PlayStation 2 games that, like, I had a PlayStation 2 growing up, but I didn't play a lot of the classics. So I've just been on a kick of wanting to play some of the classics that a lot of people grew up on that I never experienced. So it's been really fun. Bionics, hi, welcome back in. You've been yeah, so I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus right now. You've been enjoying that? I'm so glad. I finished it, so I finished my recordings, but obviously they'll publish since I'm usually a week ahead, so they'll publish a little bit later. But Shadow of the Colossus was really fun and really cool. Really big fan of that. Might take a while, but you'll remember that. Yeah, please do. I have a Discord. I don't want to like pressure you into joining the Discord, but if you wanted to join it, you could happily, like, I would be so happy for you to share that there once it's out, or if you have old articles. I would really love that. I would love to read those if you're interested at all. Ray, thank you. 10 gifted subs, really? Ray. Aw. Wait, I see Strategist got one. We have someone with Ject in the username. JJ Oblivion, I see. Oh, well, hopefully some people might be lurking or something that just got a gifted sub. Ray, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You should be able to do the command !Discord, and it should give you the link to do it, or it's in my bio. Have I played the Half-Life games? No. There are pretty much, if you ask me if I've played a game, I probably have not played it except for E33. Yes, perfect. There's the link. Imagine 10 gifted not triggering a high. Yeah. What are they doing? Where's that golden Kappa train? Where's that golden Kappa train? Ray, you need to pack and get ready to go out of town. I hope you're having a fun trip. You'll catch the rest of the VOD later. And thank you, Ray. What a way to head out. Thank you so much. And I hope your packing goes well and that wherever you're going is a fun trip and that the travels are safe. Mifada, you not use Reb, hello. Reb, we pretty much have not learned anything except for that I'm kind of stuck on a puzzle. Yay, Void, you got a sub. Oh, I'm so glad that some people who were lurking and hanging out got here. One no hype train. I know, how are we supposed to get everyone the gritty goose? But also, Void, thanks for lurking. Have I played Bust a Groove on the PS1? No, that sounds like a joke. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You also had not used Discord in a long time, but can vouch that it's very wholesome. Yeah, it's been nice vibes. Catalina, I think, is currently very worried at my screaming. She's trying to get the pets. I know, you're really cute, pup. You're really cute. But I gotta try to figure this puzzle out before the dam breaks. I love also this gigantified an emote for the pits. Thank you, Kirby. Jack, you're heading off to bed. I know it's late for y'all. Well, thanks for joining in and saying hi with the raid, Jack. Wholesome, you haven't seen enough of my posts yet. Well, Vanadian, I'm calling you out on this because here's the thing. Some of your posts sometimes are like a little raunchy, but somehow you still make them wholesome. I can't explain it. It's really quite a superpower of yours. And I'm sorry if that's not what you want, but I just name it how I see it. Gaia, you're so tired. Enjoy your sleep too. I have to imagine, it's gotta be 1 a.m., 2 a.m. for you? Can Def be raunchy and wholesome? Maybe I shouldn't have this like recorded on chat, but I think that's kind of my favorite place to be. It's like the devil on the shoulder, angel on the shoulder energy. It's like the yin and the yang, you know, raunchy and wholesome. It's just balance. Balance. That is what I strive to have. It's just balance. Balance in the chat. Balance in the Discord. Like salad dressing, raunchy and wholesome? Might be the only superpower you have. Wait, okay, I want to know. Everyone. What is, if you had to define what your real life superpower is, what would it be? Mine is that I'm really good at eyeballing things being level. So if I'm hanging a shelf or I'm hanging a picture, I'm really good at eyeballing the specific place that I have to put the screw or the nail for the item to be level or in the spot I want it to be. And then alternatively, you can also say what you wish your superpower would be. The superpower I kind of wish I could have sometimes is knowing the exact time I need to tell someone to pick me up from the airport based on when I've landed and when I know I'm going to be outside to be ready to be picked up. Yeah, you can send me a DM. You can also feel free to post the stuff in the Discord. I know like technically in the rules it says no advertising, but I would really love to read your stuff, so I'm okay with it. Okay, but it can't be a magical superpower. It has to be something like just in really real life that you're kind of uniquely good at. Dean is 1 a.m. That's not too bad if you're a late night person. Venetian contains multitudes. Okay, well I guess I didn't take the artifact with me because I'm getting a little distracted, but you hang up a bunch of stuff in your backdrop. Oh, that's cool. Your superpower is that... Wait, I'll read this in a second. I'm gonna try this again. No, run! But I can't, like... Okay, maybe I can just... Maybe I can just sneak by them. Because I just need to get by that other one. I just need to get by that other one. I feel like I'm just trying the same thing over and over again, and I'm in that space of not knowing if I just need to kind of get it right and be lucky with it, or if I'm just trying the wrong thing over and over again and I'm not figuring it out. Dean, your superpower is that when a college present you their design plan for what they're about to code, you can find the exact scenario that will break their design in a snap. Wait, really? You just right away kind of know exactly how it'll break, functionally speaking? That's kind of cool. Mundane power. Naturally, you have a good sense of rhythm. That's a good one too. Never worked at it, but it helped you take an interest in drumming and dancing. That's a good one too. I do not have a good sense of rhythm. Mirko, you would like to have the superpower of being able to love humans? Marco. I do know a lot of people in that same boat though. And I hope one day you can get there. If that is something that you would like to have for yourself. Kaya, good night, good night. Seeing this scene makes you want to play it. You should. ZP, wasted. Wait, what is that? The superpower you have, you can navigate literally anywhere by memory. Impressed a neuroscientist for real with it? What? And the superpower you wish you could have is being able to catch things. Like being able to catch a ball, like just have better hand-eye coordination. Being able to navigate anywhere from memory is a really good, sense of direction. That's a really good superpower. Your superpower would be to fix your voice any second you're tired of having a gravely voice when you use it too much. That's what you wish you could have, is to fix like a raw voice. Mundane superpower you would kill a small village for would be perfect nightly sleep. I'm sure a lot of people would be in that same boat, like being able to sleep well. And that's what was it Eric in the Discord in the travel who was saying that they can take an early morning flight and be asleep before they're done with the safety announcements, and then they wake up once the ground has landed? That's a superpower. And I think that's why it was on my mind, is because I told Eric that's a superpower. The other superpower might be starting games and never finishing them. Yeah, that could be a superpower. Just literally catching anything at all. You're so clumsy. So if someone were to toss you keys, just dropping them. Void, you don't need a superpower. You just love for your pets to live forever. Yeah. Which supposedly, I don't know if this is just kind of a fake news thing or it won't work, but supposedly they're working on some sort of vaccination or something that can, I would assume it's for cats and dogs, but I've only heard about it in the context of dogs, but that's supposed to help extend the lifetime of pets or of dogs. And I think it's just in the testing phase right now, but it's like that would be a great use of science. Hand-eye coordination works fine with everything else but catching. Wait, really? It's just with catching things? That's funny. And Mirko, hopefully we can just expose you to some solid human beings in chat that, we can work on making that superpower come to fruition. Your superpower can be annoying. Dean, like someone presents their plan for 40 minutes and you're like, yeah, this will not work. But it's annoying in the way that the truth hurts. Like people get upset when you're honest with them sometimes because they just don't want to hear it, but they need to hear it. And I feel like that's a similar case. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this and I'm just gonna try going for it again. I guess that's why they pay you. No, exactly. I'm sure it is. Okay, there goes the dam. You don't want to be the engineers who are pressured into letting whatever rocket ship it was take off when they all knew it wasn't gonna work. Y'all, I've done nothing this stream. We've gotten nothing accomplished. Cat, I know. It's okay. Why don't you go hang out? Go hang out. Good girl. Buga, you used to want to be able to know the address of people who dumped trash in the woods and be able to teleport it into their living room. That would be a great semi-magical superpower. You're also very good at making cucumber roses. You work in catering. That's one of those, like, show us your unique talent type things. Sorrow, you had a great nap, so there's that. I love that for you. Now is it just almost bedtime? I'm doing science. I'm doing something. I'm not used to making such slow progress in this game. That feels unhumble of me. Yeah, so when you mess up, you just have a few server down and a service downtime. You couldn't live with the pressure of having people's lives in your hand. Yeah, for engineers that work on actual things that can kill people if they mess up. That's such a Boy Scout coded superpower. That's funny. This reminds you, one of your wife's best friends makes great charcuterie boards. That would also be a really fun superpower, is to be able to make really good charcuterie boards. Because that also instantly is like immediate brownie points. Or maybe charcuterie points. At any social gathering you go to. Oh, Fight Your Sorrows, 7 p.m. for you. You got to get ready for a comedy show your friend invited you to. That sounds fun. I would love to go to a comedy show again sometime soon. What you can say is that you did cover Assassin's Creed Black Flag recently, and you just finished the Doom Dark Ages expansion. Wait, who was in here just saying that they were playing, Doom? That's the new Doom? Who was in... I'm so bad with remembering names. If you're still in... Yes, you, because it was you too. Oh, that's so fun. Is that the new one that Joa was just talking about? Doom, the Dark Ages expansion? But I guess that's an expansion. Is that the same one? But you're mostly just looking forward to Wolverine and the next A Plague's Tale game. Do you mostly do your reviews on the big AAA games? I haven't played any Assassin's Creed games, but my older brother growing up would play them, and I would sometimes watch him. So that's the kind of some of the originals. That's the newest release. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if these are superpowers or not, but you've been told by multiple people that you have nice writing for a guy, and that you give great hugs. Okay, giving great hugs, another really good superpower to have. You guess it is. There's a lot of trash dumped in the national forest around your hometown, and nowhere you've been is worse than Washington. Especially the national forest. I usually go to national forest because I can bring my dog. I haven't seen how the national parks are, but the national forest gets lots of trash. Johnny and I did a hike there the Sunday after 4th of July, and there was just so much like firecracker trash and beer cans that were just left around there, and it was so sad to see. Where am I? Okay, I made it in. Y'all ever see the beaches after the 4th? Yep, same page. No, you love indie games as well. You play pretty much everything, although MMOs are your least favorite genre. Oh, interesting. Okay, wait, Joa, so what are some games you would say that have like I don't want to say your favorite game, because I feel like that's hard to answer, but what are some games that you feel like have like left an impression on you or changed, especially as a reviewer of games, that have kind of like changed the way that you looked at games, or maybe that you were really excited to write a review about? No, yeah, Prov, it really is absurd. It's just we're supposed to be helping Mirko have more love and faith in humans, and I feel like talking about humans leaving trash in national forests is not going to help with that. But that's also just the reality of things. Outer Wilds, To the Moon. Oh, To the Moon. So I don't think I played the To the Moon one, but I played one of the other games that creator made. It is... Y'all thought maybe that I cried a lot for Final Fantasy X, if you've seen that? I cried so much at that game I played, and I can't remember which one it was. I don't think it was To the Beaches, but it was one of them. Games that change the way you look at games. Tunic and Outer Wilds. I want to play Tunic too. It is a big question. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? It can just be like, just a few that come to your mind. You also don't have to answer. Vanadian. It's after 7 p.m., so you can go water the garden since we're apparently not seeing any rain in the forecast. Enjoy. I hope you water them well. Olympic National Forest is so bad. It's been a while since I've been there. But yeah, I feel like the National Forest in particular, because you don't, I guess maybe some areas are different, but you don't always have to get a camping permit. Like, you can just kind of pop in and camp wherever. So, McFadden, you have arrived at your volunteering place. Enjoy your volunteering. Thanks for hanging out. Bastion. Bastion, is that what was made by the people who made Hades, or created Hades? Because it's a super similar style, right? Okay, I'm leaving the artifact. I'm just going to try to run for it again. We're going to try this again. No, you too. I haven't played Disco Elysium, but I played Esoteric Ebb, which is like the newly released, I don't know if you've heard of it, Disco Elysium Lite. And I'm actually considering playing Disco Elysium on YouTube for after I play Final Fantasy VII. But I'll probably see about like having that game be a vote for YouTube members again. Just because I like doing that to like give the YouTube members kind of like a thank you. But I do really want to play Disco Elysium. Full truckloads of household trash and furniture and deer carcasses and shit. Oh, dang. I haven't seen it that bad of it there being furniture and deer carcasses. It's almost enough to make you a misanthrope. Is that like a hater of humans? BioShock, Inscription, Antechamber. I haven't played any of those. I know I'm really gonna try to hit a nasty juke. We're gonna try to channel all of my athletic abilities into Marvel right now. The people who made Bastion also made Hades. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know that might sound like it's the same thing. Wait. But the distinction is they've always made bangers. Oh, you mean instead of saying the people who made Hades also made Bastion, it's the people who made Bastion also made Hades. I appreciate that. Show us your best frisbee moves. I'm gonna try. Although frisbee is like less about the juking. That's more football. Like, Joel, for you personally, MGS1 blew your mind as a 12-year-old. Realizing games are able to tell complex stories. I'm so excited to play Metal Gear Solid. That makes me even more excited. Final Fantasy X for telling a beautiful story and helping you through the divorce of your parents. Shadow of the Colossus because it's minimal yet sublime design. Those are the first ones that come to mind, but you'll come up with more if you give me a bit. Wait, Joe, had the raid happened when I was like talking about the things that I played? Yeah, because I was talking to Revan about having played Final Fantasy. Because this is all, I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus on YouTube right now. I just finished Final Fantasy X, and I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid 1 next. Do a backflip? That's not part of my frisbee move repertoire. So this makes me feel really good about the games that No, I'm not even kidding. This makes me feel really good about the games that I've been choosing to play. FF10 is never finished. I know, I've been streaming some of the endgame content. There's more to do. If you ever do, Dean, thank you for the stretch. We got to stretch before we do our jukes. Booga, if you ever do drag, it'll be under the name Miss Anna Throp. Is that the... Who is that? Is that like a climate activist? Am I thinking of someone else? Or is that just a random name? No, I think is that just what inspired the name? Doing drag would be so fun. Magica, wait, I feel like I've heard that. What's my opinion on Shadow of the Colossus so far? I just finished it. I did my final episode recording on Wednesday, and I freaking love it. I played the original, and I really want to play the remake because the original definitely does have a lot of like dropped frames and stuff, but I absolutely loved it. I'm sure for all of the reasons that so many people in here could rave about it and that you could rave about it, I loved it. Like a lot of people have talked about the minimalist storytelling just through the atmosphere. And yeah, is incredible. The amount of emotion they put into that game and that story without using words is absolutely incredible. Oh, Miss Anthrop. I get it. Thank you, Puka. I get it. That's hilarious. I love that. Just a play on words. How could you miss Subnautica? I've heard so many good things about Subnautica too. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus was so good. And I like hit the ending, and I think it's so impressive that they took a game where the middle, like the main part of the game, doesn't necessarily really like, I don't want to say it doesn't tell a story or like it doesn't progress a story, but it kind of doesn't in the way that we might be used to, like with a movie or some other games. And it would be so easy then for the ending to feel out of place with that, but it doesn't. It's so perfect. And Blueprints of. And the OST is so good. Yes, Val. Gerby, so many games. MDS is excellent as long as you're into stealth gameplay and plenty of exposition. I'm curious. I'm gonna have to see how I do with stealth. Okay. I'm like, do I just need to run around the whole area? I think I'm just gonna try to run a lot. Because I think I need to lure that one out, but maybe I can just go for it. I keep trying stuff. Okay, I'm just going for it. No! But it catches me, it catches me, it catches me. It catches me when I start going up the stairs. Can I outrun it? They're so fast. They're so fast. Do I need to lure it somewhere else? It's... With the artifact, it's in the dark, but they hear me. They hear me. Subnautica is scary because of it being in the ocean. Have you said to the bird that you're just there to chill and listen to the music? Yeah, at least we're not screaming every time we get caught now. Y'all, I'm getting so tempted to ask for a hint here for like the first time ever in this playthrough. There's following. I've tried following the owl creature and that hasn't really worked. I did bring in the artifact and like maybe that could still do something, but I don't know why that would do something over not having it. I've lasted a lot longer with having to pee than I thought I would, but it's getting close. It's getting close. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Cat is also still keeps being concerned every time I rage. Do I take it? Do I leave it? So with the artifact, it's dark. It's dark in there. But I would definitely be able to trigger them seeing me. And maybe I could do that and then like run out of the building, but they're so fast. This was the first one you figured out? Flora, this one had you stumped as well. Figured out a solution the next morning in the shower before work and you had to try and not forget what you thought of? Maybe, I mean, that is kind of a good point. I do tend to think of solutions like with a day thinking about it. So I could try I could try just doing the other location. The light. I mean, they're drawn to the light. There are the stairs. They walk up. They chase after you when you see you. When you have the artifact, it's dark in there, but they can still hear you. There's not really anywhere to run. Rob, thank you. It's a very anti-chamber solution, though. Whoops. This Enigma of the DLC is supposed to be the easiest. You say supposed because you find it harder than it should be. Signature puzzle game experience. The hardest is the Infinity Canyon, though? Wait, what is that? Is that something I've experienced? There are the other buildings that the creatures are, like, coming out of. Is it just an endless flow? Oops, not this tree. Are there lights in there that I need to put out? Do they just see you normally when you're in the Matrix? You're always puzzled by this because you see them as the floaty things. I was kind of thinking not, because they have the artifacts and they're just closing them. So I kind of imagine for them that it's just dark. But the music is definitely different here. Do I need to extinguish this? Like, they're all in the dark. Do I need to put out that candle? They're looking right at me. Ah! That's so fast. Ah! You think your artifact renders your visual field of view, so theirs do for them. However, this is just a thought. You have no way of proving it. The well is the hardest. Infinity Canyon you can easily cheese. Is that the one I already did? They are less scary as geometric floating guys. Okay, the Infinity Canyon is the last one. Maybe I can, like, shine the light in their eyes? Can I shine the... Can I blind them? That's never really been something I feel like I can do, but... Ah, dang it. We're already starting over. Okay, maybe I'll try a couple more things, and then we move on to the tower, and I leave this for shower thoughts. BioShock games, phenomenal world building and storytelling. Shovel Knight. Wonderful homage to retro platformers. I've heard good things about Shovel Knight. Civilization 5 and the Anno games. I haven't heard of those. Sekiro I've heard good things about. TLOU. I don't know what that is. The Uncharted series for providing that amazing sense of adventure. Minecraft because of the boundless creativity. I've never played Minecraft either. Operation Tango and most Hazelight Studio games. Like It Takes Two. Oh! The more... You have more. Do you realize what I've done? I've opened the floodgates. I love it. I love the floodgates being opened. Okay. Okay. I have to hurry and pee. It's hit. It's hit. I'll pause this. BRB. The chug has hit the target. TLOU is The Last of Us. Oh, okay. I still need to plan that. Where are we at on timing? How's our timing? Chair. Hello. Hello. Dean with the stretch. Was that a while ago? No, we already got the Dean the Dean stretch because that was before I tried to do the dodging. Are we at like 2-ish hours? Yeah, 2:19. I'm trying to keep my streams shorter. like closer to the 3 hour mark or like 3.5. Definitely less than 4. So that's kind of going to be my goal too. Just because I think it's been stressing me out. I think I've been streaming too long. And it's really fun. It's because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying hanging out and playing the games. But then I stop and then I feel stressed because I've put too much time in it. So no, Joa, there are a lot of games I haven't played. I haven't played BioShock. I haven't played The Last of Us. I have my work cut out for you. But some of the gaming's best moments are ahead of me yet. I know they are. They are. I'm so excited. But it just means I need more time. I need more time. There are so many games I need to play. She's done with her shit, chat. No. No, I'm not. I just still have another real job that I have to keep up with. Gaming peaked with FF10. It's all downhill for you. Fight your sorrow. So basically, I just need to play anything that came out before FF10, huh? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so my only other thought right now is that, like, well, I think usually I have to be close to flames to put them out. Because I feel like I have to maybe put out, like, extinguish the fireplace and the candle. But I don't know if I can do that from the stairs. That's kind of my only other thought for something I can try. Was Spyro before FF10? You could get behind that. A real job? Lucky? Yeah, in this day and age, kind of. Wait, hold on. Thank you, probably ZP, for that. The auto mod was auto modding. Jealous, you're about to experience these for the first time. Yeah, forget it. Let's swap places. You review and you play these again for the first time. Wait, no, you want to keep reviewing? It is the trade-off. It is the trade-off. It is the trade-off. It was really cool, though. Like, it is, I mean, playing FF10 and hearing from so many people who played it when they were a kid or a teenager, it was really cool, I think, getting to play the game as an adult. Because there's so much to pick up on. I mean, they're different. Like, I don't have the nostalgia, and I don't have it being a pivotal moment in my childhood growing up. But it is a cool experience getting to play games as an adult and just kind of feel like I have the wherewithal to pick up on more. And I think that is like something that I'm feel really grateful to get to experience, and then also to get to share with people. Yeah, Joa, you should try to try as little as possible to pay attention to what I'm doing. Sounds like your experience watching Animaniacs as an adult. I've heard that name, but I don't know what that is, actually. Michael Bloom, you negotiated 15% raise today. Yes. Heck yes. That's awesome. Again, in this day and age, that's hard to do. Congratulations. Why are you here? It's because I was asking Joa all these questions. I asked them what some of the most impactful games are that they've played. It's my fault. It's my fault. I've done it. But yeah, seriously, Michael Bloom, huge congrats. I know it's a hard thing to do, to just kind of like stick up for yourself in that way. So I'm glad it worked out. Because you're catching a stream before going to bed. Wait, yes, it was her. Now you can't stop gushing about games. Wait, for what, Joa? Bye, Fight Your Sorrow. Enjoy your evening. Your comedy show, right? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can extinguish the fireplace and the candle. I'm feeling both optimistic and not about that. Another victim of jam. Joa says, I see your spoilers and I raise you. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was my fault. It was her. It was Jam. I accept responsibility. That's like, you know, that's part of the trade-off. If I get to be overlord of this chat, sometimes I gotta own up to some things. Sometimes I gotta accept responsibility for some things. And I accept that. With great power comes great responsibility. Something, something. Like that. Fire Sorrow, are you just gonna laugh like Titus during the whole comedy show? Because that would be funny. With great power. I like to think I hold a lot of power here. We've banned a couple people. You know? Not to flex or anything. Without further ado, takes a deep breath for the next comment. Okay, I really hope this works. I really just don't want to give up on this. Where are we at? So one's coming there. Oh. One's going in there. So we want to come this way. Jam is always power hungry. You've caught on to me. I've been exposed. The true reason why I stream. To gather more power. So that eventually I can take over the world. These ones feel kind of close together. Collect all the Infinity Stones. You'd vote for me to be Supreme Ruler, probably. Sorry, leader. Prawley. I appreciate that. Doesn't sound like a bad world to me. I would try my best. And I think it would be a really difficult job. See, because, like, they've gotta... All their lights are off for a reason. I feel like I gotta be able to extinguish these flames. As long as you get free healthcare, of course. That is unfortunately more than most leaders. Alright, we're locking in. First executive order? Free healthcare. See, but like, I can't extinguish that from here. Or that one. Do I just blind them? They're behind me! Extinguish! What are you looking at? I should have run through. I should have run through. Extinguish! Extinguish! What do I do? I got the candle extinguished, but that didn't do anything. The fire is huge, and they're guarding it. Hope you'll enjoy the relative peace and quiet, because you're back with your often less than PG shenanigans. Dean, always thrill you out when you're reminded that free healthcare is not universal. Sorry, guys, but US is third world. I know. Frog comes in and just blows out all your candles. Okay. Okay. What we got going on? What we got going on? Bubby, are you worried again? Every time I've gotten caught by one of these owl things, Cat comes up and just seems so concerned. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Maybe she's trying to tell me the secret. There's the fire. Maybe I need to just try to sneak by the thing again with the artifact and with it closed. Maybe... Are they biting it? The gears are turning, but I don't know if they're hooked up to anything. Blowing the candle is quite an impressive achievement, considering the number of owls guarding it. I know, I'm kind of impressed I got it before they caught me. Puppy, it's okay. It's okay. I know, you're really cute. You're really cute, but Mama's got some owls to get got by. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the artifact again. But I'm gonna try running by with the artifact. Is there like... Okay, why is this chair here, you know? Like, is there something like this I'm supposed to do? They're the lamps at the front there. Do I need to get those taken out somehow? Maybe there's something with the other house. The other houses. That's something I haven't explored yet. I was just like, you follow them. But maybe there's more to that. Maybe there's more to that. So let's go see. Maybe they have some oranges. Maybe. And maybe the oranges would be great. The Nier games. They have amazing combat, excellent soundtrack, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've heard good things about all of these. Maybe they're so hostile because they're still upset about Headway. Gotta catch your breath again. I've heard great things about Cuphead. I want to play Cuphead. Mouse, PI for hire for their animation. I also do want to play them. The Batman Arkham trilogy, the perfect blueprint for superhero combat mechanics. Limbo, I've played Inside. I haven't played Limbo, but I've played Inside. Which is really good. Why aren't any of them coming out? What the? Dean, you're starting to doze off? It's your final loop for the night? Well, I kind of don't think I'm going to get anywhere else, so I'm sure you're not missing much. Why? I'm going to walk up these and then they're going to come out. Why are they not coming out anymore? Is there a limit? Oh, here they come. Here it comes. How quickly does this door close? Really quickly. Screech! Okay, that's not it. Derby, you gotta get the mouse PI. Have I tried asking them if I could come inside, Miss Kitty? I'll try that this time. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Sing some Christmas carols. Deck the halls with the bells of Holly. I'm so bad with words. Maybe they have no solicitors. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing. Jingle bell ding. Okay, we're bringing the artifact again. I'm gonna see if we have enough time. And if I can sneak past with the hidden artifact. Or with the closed artifact. I think it's on me, wherever it is. Oh, it's right there, 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 it's right there. Is it still coming for me? Am I faster than it now? I haven't been caught yet. I haven't been caught yet. Oh, Alex, will you let me in, please? Will you please let me in? Let me in, please. It didn't work. Maybe I should, like, look around a little bit more. Maybe I need to look around. Y'all got thin mints? Y'all, I'm way too stubborn to not know what I'm doing. If I read them Gabro quantum poems, they'll become friendly. These beats really remind you of the chanting circles you had before the English invaded Ireland? Wait, like the chanting circles you had in Ireland? Clearly you keep going, but you don't want to spam the chat. I mean, I'm down. I'm down. Dallas games, Mass Effect, that's on my list too. Amnesia, I played Soma, and I think it was after Soma that a lot of people recommended Amnesia. Ni no Kuni, a fantastic Studio Ghibli RPG. Whoa. I didn't know that they made a game. Yeah, Soma was cool. Well, there goes the dam. Okay, I think I go try the other one. I think I give up. I reset and I try the tower. I'm trying the tower. They did the animation cutscenes. The actual gameplay design was done by level 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the good old, you know, when you're stuck, sometimes it's best to just take a little break. Well, y'all, thanks for staying patient with me for 2 hours of me just trying the same thing over and over again and making absolutely no progress. Gaming. Am I right? Or am I right? Giddy up, cowboys, cowfolk. We're going to the tower. We're going to the tower. And I need to relook at what to do there, because there's boat stuff. There's boat stuff. Dean, thank you. But also hoping I won't so you can see it live. Well, I would love to be done in less than an hour. Hopefully a little sooner. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And I hope you enjoy more beach day tomorrow with your wife and your son. ZP, I know you have a buddy that you can speak French to now. Bonne nuit. We're here for the loops, both yours and the games. Alright, wait. I need to shoot. I need to look at the... My bad. I did this last time too. Gaelish song gatherings. That sounds delightful. We're here for the journey regardless of how straightforward or circular it might be. Vanadian, now a proud owner of 25 jars of jam. Look at that. All y'all are getting the jars of jam today. Starlit Clove, secret well. They went in from the telescope there. They took the boat here. Wait. Can I do that? Okay, well no, they took the thing. Then there's somewhere else I have to go to put out the lights. Turn out the lights in here, baby. Oh yeah, there's a hand there. Secret hand. Secret hand to turn out the lights. Right. Maybe I should watch that more, but it's okay. Here we go. Let's try it. Where am I going? Where am I going? Here. Oh, you're visiting your grandmother tomorrow. Have fun. Studio Ghibli worked on Ni no Kuni, and their composer Joe Hisaishi delivered a beautiful soundtrack for the game. Okay, hold on. Let me take a screenshot of that. Heck yes. Another one exposed. Would modern version of this play... What? Would... Oh, of the Gaelish. Well, I should grab an artifact. Because we still need that. Whoa, Bessie. Wow. I hope this solution hits me later. And while I'm not looking forward to the feeling of just being like, how did I not think of that in the moment? That would be better than never thinking of it at all. But maybe the tower will give me inspiration. I know, I'm kind of surprised I hadn't heard of that either before. Or I hadn't heard of that before either. Especially because I had heard of Jade Cocoon, which I think has been described as having Studio Ghibli vibes and kind of like artwork. I'm gonna need a lamp. Let's go in here. Kneecap is the only Irish music you know because you're uncultured. You've pumped tons of titles into my head now. But focus on getting this one done and enjoying Metal Gear Solid. I will. Which, if you do actually want to... I think I can go up here. In the game... Since you're in the Discord now, the games channel, if you go to the pinned messages, I have a sheet in there for... game recommendations. And a lot of people have added some really good ones already. And you can always, like, drop your username there as just kind of like a +1 on the rec. Or add in some other ones. If you're interested. You definitely don't have to do that, but that is there. Also for anyone else who's interested who didn't know about that. Okay, let's doze off. Because I'm here for the Rex. I've been guided very well by everyone so far. Oh, where's the entrance exit? Here. Now I have to remember how to get to all these places. Do I have to get around and get this lit up? I think I do. Wait, I forgot what the tag was. Vanadian, thank you for the hydrate. I have so much water in my stomach. I forget what was the tag? What did I have up? No, I can't see it. Oh well. Thank you, Vanadian. Death Stranding didn't click for you the first time, but you completed both games last year, and they're very therapeutic in a way. But especially the first game has great storytelling. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because Death Stranding is a pretty popular one too. Whitewater Rafting Guide? I mean, I am. Hideo Kojima, creative mind behind Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding, is mad. The stuff he comes up with. Okay, so Death Stranding was made by the same, or had kind of the same mind behind it. I guess I could have seen if there was invisible pathways somewhere. Which way do I go again? I guess we'll try this way. I need to extinguish things. Yes, okay, this is it. Oh, the feet. Hideo scanned quiet actor's feet? Wait, what does that mean? I think I do this. Is that because they're stealth games? Louise, hello! Welcome back! Police Knots playthrough soon? What is that? Oh, Hideo is a perv. Oh. Hideo scanned quiet actor's feet. What? If you love Shadow of the Colossus, consider playing Ico. Yeah, okay, I do want to play Ico. And The Last Guardian. They're part of the same trilogy. MGS5, there's a sniper named Quiet. Oh. Oh. So he scanned the actor's feet. That's tough. Boat. But that's not where I need to go. That's not where I need to go. I need... How do I get to... the, like... I don't think this was where... I don't think that was the way I needed to go. Was it? Maybe it was. And Quiet is naked, basically. Dang. Yeah, that's not great. Is the sound thing getting mad at me? Or is that just the background music right now? I think it's just the background music. Where was it? I need to take a boat to a hand to turn off the lights. Was it through here? Do I need to go back behind here? I don't... Maybe it was. Yeah, because the boat pulls up here. I love the scantily clad ladies in games. It's... There are definitely a lot of creative minds that like have done, like are not good people. And I feel like that's always a tough thing, is that there's so many works of art out there. Oh, I need the hand. Where's the hand? There's so many like works of art out there, and then you just hear about the person who created them being not good. Or just having done really crappy stuff. Why can't I... Isn't the hand supposed to be through there? Do I need to have it lit up some other way? Or is it over here? There it is. We got it. Because I feel like I've just had like a lot of conversations with people too where it's like, is it wrong to still appreciate and consume the art when the person who's made them is just kind of like a crapshoot of a human? Extinguish. Yep. They're released. The hounds have been released. Why are they riding elevators down? Oh no. And then the elevator's coming back up empty. I hate that. I hate that. Daniel Johnston did some not so great things, but it was during his manic episodes, being a manic depressive, his comic art that was beautiful, and so is his music. Yeah, and that's kind of like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like great art comes from like, honestly, like kind of some mental health issues. I don't like that. Oh shit. Oh, no. Jump! No, I fell in the water. All right, let's try this again. Maybe from a different area. Yeah, the most troubled minds make the most beautiful things sometimes. Which is also tough. But that's also not always the case. Like correlation, causation. Humans are all just really different. Okay, can I do it without the artifact from here? You know, it's not just creatives that are sometimes terrible people. There's also terrible scientists and engineers too. Yeah, and I think it's kind of like I feel like a semi-recency bias thing is you just like you kind of notice the things, but it's just a lot of people are different. It's a case-to-case thing for you. How often you were shitty, how long ago, have you made amends, is there a pattern? Yeah. You think people put people that aren't bad into terrible people too much these days? Like they qualify them as terrible people a little too much? Now, how was it that I get down there? I could see that. I mean, there's definitely a tendency to think very black and white and to like be quick to jump to conclusions in a lot of ways. I need to take the elevator. Shoot. This game knows I'm trying to play it safe. It says, no, 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 you get to try to be scared. Is there only one on this level? It's kind of far away right now. Depends on the situation, context, yeah. Not unlike seeing game ratings below an 8 and saying it's bad. Oh, yeah. Honestly, that's a pretty, like, good comparison. Which, like, I mean, kind of just having the words good and bad. And granted, there are, like, different layers and levels to that, like a bad versus an evil. But it makes it tough, since it all is so on a spectrum. I can't see a thing. Oh, I fell in the water. Dang it, I knew that was gonna get me in trouble. I'm playing it too scared. I'm playing it too scared. Oh, dang it. Well, they were upset. Oh, okay, the dam's going. A few more indie games that you thought were amazing. Oh no, we're tipping over. Papers, Please, Little Nightmares, and Balatro. My partner Johnny really liked Balatro. Just give him your Adley jukes. Yeah, I need to. Good people do bad things, bad people do good things. None of it is really exclusive. Yeah, people be people. Yeah. Okay, hopefully the creature is not there to come for me. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is scary. Okay. All right. We're on the elevator again. What is Papers, Please like? Okay. So I need to kind of like go around here. Wait, I can have this like facing that way. That might help. Okay, I'm on the dirt. Why did that elevator go? Oh, it's just waiting there. Observant Jamie would do well for Papers, Please. Oh, I want to play Return to Oberdin. I do want to play that. Singles from Mixtape, The Artful Escape, Pacific Drive. There are just so many fantastic games. I know there's so many good games right there, out there. I want to play them all. Can I sneak? Run! Okay, well, this is actually not helpful because I can't see a thing from there, and I'm guessing I have to loop around. Oh, I'm guessing I have to lure it out. Do you think I can sneak by it? Why would this game give me the Matrix and then still make me do things with the artifact. So definitely this one too is making me think that I do actually need the artifact in the other area. Because I feel like they give you the matrix to see things and make it a little easier to like find your way. But that you still kind of have to do it the scary way. How good am I with horror games? I will play them because there are good games, great games that should be experienced. Some people won't get the matrix until later. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. But like I feel like getting the matrix early should allow me to be able to get through this easy and unscary. You know? Come for me. Oh no, it knew I was over here. Oh shoot. Can I do this without the... Shoot. Wait, the light. I think that was a bad idea. Maybe not. Maybe we're okay. You can't do horror games. Soma was an exception because the story had you gripped. Yeah, like I did Soma. I wasn't that happy about it. But I think like the good games, I will hold it together as best as I can to play those. We need a subathon to play all of them. So I can go for time. The sound effect is like when you stretch after sitting down for a couple of hours. Wait, where's sound effect Menowat? Okay, I think I should hurry. I really hope I am okay without the artifact in here. I can't see any of this. There's probably things on here that I need. What have I done? But there are things down here. What's in here? Does this just go up? The crunch. It's like waking up in a... Wait, where is that? Yeah, waking up and cracking your back in the morning. Nice pressure release. What's down here? There's just so many things. What am I doing? I'm opening them all, but for what reason? I can't even see any of them. And somehow I have to, like, get around them. I mean, it seems like you kind of, like, run from them. I'm just wasting time right now. This cycle's gonna end. And there's another elevator here? What the heck? How? I think I need the light here to get across. What would you do? Do you just have to... You have to loop around a bunch of different ways? You drop something on the Discord. Gonna get some sleep now. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of people from Europe, and yeah, sometimes the timing's rough from that. But yeah, I'm so glad too. It was so fun, like, hearing all your thoughts. I really appreciated it. And I'm excited to check out some of the stuff you dropped in the Discord. So thanks for hanging around, Joe. I hope to keep seeing you around. Just asked to borrow one of their artifacts real quick. Now I have to go into the darkness and, like, hope I don't fall in. Hope I don't fall into the water. Okay, we're at the 3-hour mark. We're at the 3-hour mark. I knew. I really thought there was ground right there, and I was like, as soon as I was saying it, I was like, I'm just gonna go right in. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, that sounds great, Joa. Gravity. I still don't get why marble can't swim. Alright, let's see if we can get through this again. So rude, truly. Where is... Here. Okay. Okay. At least the lights are still out, but I do feel like the loop is going to end soon. Can't wait too long. Okay, now let's hope I can just go. That's upset. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Where am I? Oh, I almost just walked into the water again. Okay, we're down with the artifact. The loop's gonna end at any minute now. I dislike this. I dislike this. These are all just like paintings. Come get me! Yes, go up there. Can I run for it? Oh no! Shoot. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Going. They're coming for me, they're coming for me! Hurry! I didn't see what was on the wall! Go down! Okay. There's no way I'm gonna have time, y'all. There's no way I'm gonna have time. Serious hide and seek. Y'all, there's no way I'm gonna have time for this. Burnt out. Classic. How do I get more movie reels? Up here? There's 3 of them. No. There's no way. Will time pause here? Don't worry about time. Time to learn. You actually thought there were 3? Your headcanon is that it's like swimming in a nightmare. Sometimes it just don't work. Okay, I like that. I like that. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Okay, what we got? The Eye of the Universe. Scanning it. Seeing that it destroys everything. Even them. Grass grows. Absolutely devastated. Angry. Burning down the eye house. I think we saw all of that. What's this? Oh, this is the probe. Did they hide? Did they hide the eye? The eye stopped sending out signals. They like closed it off. And then they went invisible? Whoa. If you made it down once, you can do it again. But I don't want to do it again. The eye blocker spring onion. So... yeah, like, is this starting to relate to the Nomai and, like, how they were able or unable to locate the eye? Like, they got a signal from it, but then they couldn't find it, or it was, like, fake. An eyelid, if you will? Meadowbot, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hi, Derek. How's it going? If you did once, you can do 21 times. Fair. Brain. Artifact. The fire. It's like creating the world you see. I guess that could be a hint to what the artifact is doing too. That orb coming in. Sleeping. Controlling the brain. Into dreamscape. Menobot with the big ones again. Oh, they're elder. Fell over. Elder or just weak? The brain is dying. Dead brain. The owl just died in front of them? But they have the fire. Preserved. That's why they're still alive even though they're dead. So now they can die and be in the dreamscape forever. But that's all the same. Okay. Come on, can we get the last one? They kind of made eternal life. Depending on how you look at it. Dream world. Bell. Supposed to wake them up. Signals into the brain. Zaps them out. Ding, ding, ding. But dead creature does not wake up. Ding, ding, ding. Doesn't work. Still in there. Can I get myself to die while I'm in the dreamscape? I could maybe stand on the fire. Is there one of the areas where you can be in it when the loop happens? But usually you wake up when the loop ends. Is she hitting the thinker? The 2 a.m. thoughts hitting different guys, Menobot. Eternal consciousness, yeah. That feels more reasonable. What? Can I? And then you wouldn't get woken up. Do I need that for anything? But like, what happens if they... blow out the fire and stuff? Can I not get in there? How do I... what is some of this stuff? Okay, is there somewhere else to go? Can I have my body die when I go in? Okay, that closed. Elevator. That's burnt out. What would that help me with? Could I then swim? Chat, think of all the citrus. that just preemptive? Oh, dang. The symbol's over there. So... Okay, so we've learned information. There's still the first one I need to do. I don't think there was, like... I guess let's see if there's any fancy stuff in the things up here. Young Pigeon, have fun at the open mic night. Thanks for hanging out while you were waiting for it. Okay. See, now with this information, I'm so, like, I'm tempted to go try stuff. I know, they're coming for me. Run! Are they gonna look through the stairs? Are they coming? Oh, you do come down the stairs! Okay. I think I'm just gonna let myself wake up. Which, that is so alarming. Okay, but now I want to try, like... Did that work? I don't think that worked. It pushes me off the fire. Is there a way to die? Have my body die while I'm in the dreamscape? It pushes me off the fire. If I didn't have my spacesuit on, I could drown in the water, but that puts out the fire. You can hear the brain cells rubbing up against each other. That didn't happen when I first jumped into the fire? I thought it did. So this is, I'm in the dreamscape. So, like, that doesn't work. Oh, wait, is it because we're crooked now? See, it, like, sets me off. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the end of the cycle doesn't work. What are other ways to die? Getting, like, bonked. Like, there is the drowning. But I think that would wake me up first because the fire would go out. I'm skeptical about being able to do this as marbles. I feel like it was just showing me why and how they're still all in there. But will this do it? If I just let myself die? No. But the other owl creature died in the orb and was fine. Mega citrus juice. Now I want to try again. Y'all are not saying anything, and it's unhelpful to me. I could try. Okay, so I'm pretty sure when I was in the tower, I'm pretty sure I've been in the tower before when the loop ended. And I woke up out of it. But I think that's because the tower falls. So potentially in the third location. I can't remember if I've been in the third location when the loop has ended before. Maybe. What happens if I come in without my spacesuit? Why are y'all talking about fingering lemons? What is going on here? Don't suffocate yet! No, I need my flashlight, though. I need my flashlight. Maybe I'll try the fire death in the first location. Fire death. Loop death. So many deaths. And Derek. And I have really been tempting y'all, I think, with the backseating today. Considering how many times I retried that first part over. Y'all have been on your best behavior. Stash's Meyer lemon tea is goated. I've never had that. I don't think so. I don't think I've had that. Die. Whoops. Whoa. The fire. I haven't been back in that third location in a while. I don't think, like, the vessel. Could always go back there to pay things a visit. There's the way up there. There's also some of the stuff near the dam, but I don't know if any of that would be changed. I think... I can't remember if no, does the third way connect? I guess it's the fourth way I'm thinking of. I don't know if that connects to the other areas. I guess I could always just try going back there. Because otherwise I don't really have any other ideas right now on the first way. I can go see if I can die in the fire right now. Stay strong, prom. You've actually never been so close to speaking up. I'll have some shower thoughts. I'll have some shower thoughts eventually. I really do just like feel like I'm probably missing something kind of obvious. But sometimes you just have one of those days. Should I? No, right, okay, I'm in here right now. If I doze off here, eventually it's gonna go underwater. But I'm kind of... I'm curious what will happen with this. I can always try this in the cliffside area with the time look. I feel like I hit some moments though in the cliffside area where we ran out. We hit the end of the loop? Did I ever see the loop to completion? CP, thank you for the hydrate. This is cinema though. You know, the most I can ask for is to give y'all something unique. Vanadian, thank you for the hydrate as well. You hope I'm saving these VODs? I am. They're getting put up on YouTube. That didn't work. We woke up. So let's try maybe... the last location? Can I make it back there easily? I could find a boat and ride it around. That might be the easier way rather than trying to go backwards out through the entrance, because I think this entrance over here is just covered. But maybe I can go through it. There's the Ghost Matter house. Can I go back out through here? Ooh, the current's strong. It's closed up. Will it work? Will it open? No. Alright, we gotta find a boat. Oh, raft. There's one. There's one. Oh, gosh. No! I need in! No! Don't kill me! See, and this is where, like, I should be wrapping up stream soon, but now I, like, really want to know if I can die while I'm in the dreamscape. I think we can finish out the loop, because I want to get to the last area where, like, the sealed vessel thing is, and I want to see if I can close out the loop in there. And see if anything happens. Could also potentially do that from the cliffside area, but I think I want to try it from the last one. I think that'll just feel easier. Starbucks is up. She's licking herself. Don't look. Sorry, Fox. Don't do that on camera. Nah, you do whatever you want, girl. One more loop. Y'all know I get one more loop pressured way too easily. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It was a better pose a minute ago, you swear? You think you finally just puzzled together what you saw? Oh! Shit! Well, now we got a one more loop. Chat kills distracted streamer yet again. I really thought the flow, you know, like the flow of the water was gonna go through the tunnel, so I think it doesn't make sense. I think it doesn't make sense that the boat would have crashed into the side, you know? I think the current should have, with like how water works, the current really should have carried me through the gap. But y'all are getting your one more loop. So that's great. This is your whitewater rafting instructor. Quantum Moon at Wake to bless this loop. I think it was their last loop too, or maybe a couple loops ago. We've kind of been through a lot of loops. What did y'all see? Derek, that's the norm. Chat, get the streamer bodied in game is what the network wants. I feel like there's a weird little flash when I was taking a nap and then like we went underwater, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember if there's an artifact somewhere over there, so I'm gonna do this. You can't wait to be able to discuss your hypothesis. I can't wait for you. If you are in the Discord, there is a playthrough discussion channel where I don't look at it until I'm done with the game. So if you get a buddy, you can always throw the messages in there. ZP, thank you. We even forgot the spacesuit loop. Hey, that one was on purpose. Okay? The forgotten spacesuit was on purpose. I was trying to die. Rob and Gerby feel like Statler and Waldorf right now. Just testing all the things. Loops end, but is that technically us dying? I can't kill myself in the fire. There is, like, the tower falling over, and it could potentially tip over in a way for me to fall in the fire. But I also kind of don't... I feel skeptical about that. Okay, is there anything fun in here that I want to check out again? I don't know. I think I have to wait for the dam to break to get into the sealed vessel. No, no, I don't remember. Where is it? Can I get there from here? It's under there. Boat. Let's go for it. Before the current gets strong. How do you hear the elevator? It was, I mean, it was pretty quiet for a while. Just because there's air doesn't mean it's... Wait. Doesn't mean it's O2. I still haven't figured out if you can do anything with that. Okay, let's see if I can... I feel like this might be sealed off until the dam breaks. Oh, it's not. Oh wait, but it is all underwater. No, it's not. No. Should I just ride this all the way, or should I try to wake up at a certain time? I think for now I'm just going to see how long we can ride this. Why wouldn't it be O2 in their bay when the Alex clearly breathe O2? You're nitpicking? But you're talking about, I'm Michael Bloom watching you, Little Red Jam bot. In case you get bestowed more jars of jam. Oh wait, okay, so Gerby, you're saying in the bay there could be air, but it might not be O2. But it seems pretty open to space, so I feel like there's not any. I feel like there's not any air. I feel like there's not anything there in which you should be able to hear sound waves. But I guess this game just wasn't prioritizing hyper-realism. I mean, we already saw that with the current and the fact that I smacked my boat into the edge of the wall. Clearly unrealistic. The elevator shaft isn't sealed against space, so they gotta have some kind of force field, right? The elevator shaft isn't sealed against space. I'm not following. I'm not following. Okay, we're gonna see. We're just gonna see what happens. Okay. Okay. This woke us up. But I feel like the time loop doesn't... Yeah. Yeah. Were there fires in the area where there's the explosion out the side of the thing? I don't remember there being some, but maybe there were, because that's like what the screen was of. I think this is gonna be the last thing I check, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and then I'm gonna let myself have several days of shower thoughts on what to do about the first area, and then hopefully the next time I stream this, I will have thought of something. Wait, but why would that elevator need... Because it's not just like floating? Like there's got to be something in there that lets it have gravity? I know, we do need some marination. Mycopium is just that, if that would be the appropriate term for it still, is that like last session this game just got so scary that my puzzle brain stopped working. I got hair in my mouth. Okay. That's not on. Are the other ones on? I feel like they weren't. No. I don't think I can light them. That's reasonable. Thank you, Puga. See, leaking air? Because, like, if I could light this, then I could just suffocate to death. Do I just need to try that in one of the other areas? Use up all of my oxygen? But I think there's O2 in here. Where am I going? Did I try Artifact V2? Yeah. Yep. Indeed. I am really determined to find a way to die in the dreamscape. Or have my body die. And I really think it might just be that they were showing me how the other things were there. I forget which one it is here. But I'm really determined to try it. Can I just waste all of my fuel? Because I want to, like, lose all of my oxygen. But I might be... I think anywhere... I think all of the air in here is oxygen when we were talking about that. So I don't think I can suffocate to death. But, like, what if... Yeah, there are trees and plants everywhere. No, it's definitely not gonna work. The loop ends me. Fire. Drowning doesn't work, because that puts out the fire. Can I set more things on fire? Whoops. Can I do it from here? Wait, why did... Oh, that's because I'm in it. That brings me off still. Very crispy. My suit is really losing steam. almost like a potato. A crispy potato, if you will. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. A crispy pineapple. It's such a good game. Yeah, but I'm frustrated right now. Okay, so I could, like, damage my suit enough that when something happens, then I get bonked and die. But I don't know if that would work for any of the things. It ain't crispy if you ain't swimming in a river of lava. Yeah, that for sure is crispy at that point. Dang it. It doesn't use up all of my oxygen. You fart. Needs more cowbell if you ask me. Hi PSY, welcome back in. Oh, because you sent the boil and mash and stick him in a stew. I didn't even read that. That's funny. Okay, I think I'm giving up on trying to die for the dreamscape. Am I? I think I am. I want these boats. I don't know if I can get them with empty fuel, though. It's pretty hard flying with just oxygen. It's not very strong. Okay, maybe I'll see if I come across one. So I think we're gonna get wrapped up soon. It's funny that even though I got through the second area, I feel so not accomplished because I didn't get through the first one. And because I haven't figured out a way to die while I'm in the dreamscape. But I think I'm gonna hope... Like, I still don't even know... Like, getting to all these secret areas is giving me information, it seems like, about, like, the way things are, or things I can do. But, like... I still... Like... I still kind of don't even know what's going on. Like, let me actually take a look at this area again. Prav, you gotta go VOD check. For whatever you think happened. Oh, gorshness. Because this is like... I need to find... Like, the codes for these are somewhere. And it feels like they should have been on the symbol things that I was chasing into those areas for. But... for some reason... didn't feel like I could access those. Can I do this way? They still see me here. Is there any other invisible hidden stuff here? Got a boat. Feels like there's like okay, I guess I need to be able to put in the symbols to, I'm guessing, like, activate these things. Like, this would line up as a platform, the bridge would come across, those things would turn off. So the goal still is just that I need these symbols. I can't guess them. This is peak? Jake, hello! How's it going? Long time no see. I was just thinking about you. I don't think I need to be outside of this when it happens. ZP, you've got a race coming up in August. Only 32,768 combinations to try. Light work. You're super busy. Was on a site visit in a Virginia hospital. Recording piping for a full day. Well, that sounds exciting. Has the new job been pretty busy? It's like even still, like where am I gonna find these? What are all the areas out there? Are those still, is that like the tower? The other place and then the first place? And is like the first thing even gonna tell me anything fancy? Can I die? Okay, I need the symbols. To activate the things. I feel like oh. I feel like I think I'm just gonna have to come back and try. The first area and see what information it gives me. And go from there. That just wakes me up. Ripneys. Oh, VA is Veterans Association. Oh, gotcha. Y'all, I'm trying so hard to die. The dam hasn't even... The dam hasn't even done anything yet. And what am I supposed to do in that first area? The dam goes, and then the water puts out your fire, and that's that. Dang. I really hope the solution comes to me later. This is already... already the end of the loop. Oh, goodness. Rob, you're a real believer. I appreciate y'all. And I'm also... Oh, Jam, oh, Jam. I'm hoping it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Right? It's gonna come to me? It may indeed be time to get some rest. Jam it! Reset that brain. Gerby, what? Are you gonna send a one more loop emote? You thought the cannon was shooting right at us? The one that comes off at the start? I got so lucky the first couple of streams. I gotta struggle a bit now. It's all the struggle that I passed in the first streams. Now it's just all coming to hit me now. Looks like it's shooting straight into the Giant's Deep. It did something. It did something. It looks perfectly aligned. It does look oddly aligned right now. Huh. It'll hit you while I lay in bed tonight. Because it's like, you fall asleep at the fire. I'm gonna feel like I'm falling asleep at the fire. Okay, I'm quitting out of this. I'm quitting out of this. I do. Okay. Reset the brain. It'll come to me, and then I'll be like, what the heck? Why wasn't I thinking about that? So we'll end it there. Thank you all for hanging out during this stream where I feel like I got nothing done. It was just a struggle stream. It was a struggle stream, but that's part of this game. Time to meditate IRL. Yes, definitely. For sure. I mean, so we'll be back for this on Tuesday. So that gives me Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to think this over. And then as soon as I think of it, I'm going to be so eager to try it, which is going to be tough. Thanks, Vanadian. You're instantly a VOD frog? Wait, what does that mean? A VOD frog? Miss Queen, oh, we're just wrapping up. We're just wrapping up. Today was a struggle day. Today was an Outer Wilds struggle today. I feel like I did get some things done, but I feel like I kind of didn't accomplish anything. So we are, unfortunately, I know, unfortunate timing. We are wrapping up, and I'm gonna hope that some time off to think about what I need to do is gonna make it come to me. But I hope you had a good day at work. I hope it was a nice day. I'm sorry that this didn't align. Blue fire marshmallows do taste different. Wait, ZB, you tried it? You had to roast some on butane gas last weekend? Wait, that's so funny. Gerby and Parov. You're gonna have to tell me what you all were talking about once I finish and figure it out. I'm gonna want to know. I'm gonna want to know. You need to confirm your thoughts. Boogos, nice to be here. I'll try not to kill the vibe. No, you didn't, Booga. You didn't. Don't come in here with that. I think it's like, I feel like it's nice to talk about things and share things and just, you know, be able to share things with people. So it means this person mostly watched VODs. Frog is just a Twitch chat lingo attached to any noun. Oh, example, you're a Starbucks frog because you live in Seattle and there's dozens of Starbucks in your area within walking distance. Miss Queen, I live in Seattle too. I talk about that often. So that's really cool. Does that mean, do you go to Starbucks often? Or just means you just have a lot near you? I'm instantly a VOD frog. So Parav, you're saying that you're now just gonna be watching a bunch of VODs. Do it on the Discord. Oh, the DM on the Discord for Gerby. Parav over there. ZP, you had a fire ban and improvised. Good on ya. Good on ya for adhering to the fire ban. Yeah, Coriander, exactly. Hopefully it helped to talk through community. Video analysis is about to occur. Now I'm gonna look back at it too. Should it have worked? Should it have worked? Weekend, thanks for lurking and hanging out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. As always, if you have a day ahead of you, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you have a night or evening, I hope you enjoy your night. For you Europe folks who stayed up late to listen and hang out, I hope you sleep well and are not too tired tomorrow. I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate you all being such a good chat and not backseating or anything. Even when I feel like this is the hardest I've struggled in all of Outer Wilds. Like even the main game. I feel like there was never a moment where I was butting my head against the wall as much as this. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for staying patient with me and still hanging out even through that all. I want to know. I want to figure it out. I want to figure it out. But it'll come. It'll come to me. I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh yeah, Midgeon, you're still prepping. Yeah, good luck with the open mic. Be advised, you have enough points for a chug. I've been warned. Okay. This is the last you all are seeing of Big Bottle, all right? Big Bottle is usually like my backup to refill my mason jar. Y'all are gonna see me with small mason jar next time, all right? Oh, Ivan, you came back in. Ivan, just figuring out what I'm supposed to do, basically from the start of stream. I didn't figure it out, and I'm hoping it'll come to me eventually. But we're wrapping up, Ivan. I don't know if you already did some of your stream, if you're about to do that, but I'll try to pop in if I can. I do still have some work that I need to go do, so I will be doing that. Oh, yours wasn't great. I'm sorry to hear that. We can chat about it in the Discord. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night or day, and I should be back with Outer Wilds on Tuesday. I'll try to post in the Discord what time, or it'll be on the Google Calendar. So, I need to actually quit out of this so I can actually go to my OBS screen. I will just end on the camera with the chat. Y'all can say bye to Star Fox. And maybe, I don't know. No, you can't see Cat. Okay, I'm gonna stop delaying. Bye, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.